It was, bro. It was so gentle. It was he caressed it off. Pause.
How you know it's fake? Hey, yo.
The actual, exactly.
Oh.
That's an interesting. Wait, hold on. What's the number on that?
Like, that's what I'm frustrated.
Okay.
Long.
I haven't been frustrated on a podcast
that's what I'm saying.
in a long time.
Well, nigga, it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
Hey, it's probably because we're talking hoops and this is a real sensitive subject for me.
No.
Take two. Welcome back. This is LOI, the show. Two of America's most wanted here. Yeah, get your headphones ready.
Yeah, I got to get situated.
Yeah, I'm your host, Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles. And we are in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once again.
I hear myself. Okay. Yeah, we got some new chords, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Do they sound new?
Yeah, of course.
All right. You know, that's always a pleasantry when you get new toys. Like, new toys for us, it's kind of nerdy. It's podcast equipment and things.
It's expensive equipment.
Yeah, it's stuff with a budget.
Yeah.
Before, we used to get excited over, like, a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Yeah. Bro, you know the black dude, he comes through. You don't be at the window. But it's this black dude. He's a preacher.
With a large coffee.
Yeah.
I know exactly
he's
what
a
you're
good
talking
brother.
about. Yeah.
First of all, it's a couple things to say. He's on TV.
He's famous.
He's famous.
Yo, there's this one young nigga that's lazy as a motherfucker. He be coming in. Like, one day he was standing next to me trying to hide from doing work as usual.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think I know that dude. He be on TV. I'm like, this nigga?
Bro, so I talked to him. He's like, I'm like, yeah, so, you know, like, what do you do on your off days? He's like, he looked at me like, nigga, I'm on TV. 2.4 million.
Yeah,
that's what I'm clocking right now.
yo, when the dude was like, hey, I recognize you from somewhere, he was like, oh, you must have heard me on the TV or something.
Yeah, you could not con me for real.
Apparently he went to his church.
Yeah, shout out to his church. I don't know where it's at, but shout out to his church. But he has a chauffeur. He's a black preacher with a chauffeur. I don't know if it's like, you know,
it's ungodly to drive yourself.
Some power shit going on, some ghosts, like, you know, this thing
Some
might be
ghosts from power things going
you know
on. Nah, man. Ghosts ain't pulling up to McDonald's to get no large coffee every day.
This might be the realistic version though. The TV, it's like,
yeah, you know, 50 Cent had to punch it up.
Yeah, you feel me?
And they got shot 13 times instead of 9.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And I heard that was a lie. It was like 5, but you know.
And you know, I wonder how crazy being on TV actually is today. Before, when you used to drop that statement on somebody, I'm on TV, it's like, oh, nigga, like, you might have to suck his dick now.
Yeah.
Pause. It's you a girl.
But it's honestly, or a boy. On the reverse side, it's made it easier. Like the window to get in is a lot easier.
The barrier to entry.
You don't have to, you know, God forbid, suck something. You feel me?
But being on TV don't have the same. It don't have that same ring no more.
It does.
I don't think so.
But what it does.
When he told me that, I wasn't impressed
because you don't.
It's like, nigga, they watching our clips and no jumper. I feel like that matters more.
Shout out to No Jump China.
Yeah.
But
whoa, nigga.
What?
She was just a little freaky.
Nigga, you
stick your tongue out at me. Like
I sticked.
But you gotta understand, I'm high. I'm high.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's not what happened.
That's what happened.
Okay.
That's what happened. I had to address it.
But he's on TV, but he's not on like TV. The nigga's on like what's that one channel?
What, like channel 506?
Like, what's lower than like the CW channel? Like, you know, like that niche pocket
lower than the CW channel?
Like WGN.
Shit like
one
that.
One of them WGN TV network. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
He's on that, which I guess it clocks 2.4.
So what, he on cable access?
I guess so, but he clocks in 2.4 million viewers, so, you know, shout out to him.
And you know, you on TV, like, even if you don't need a satellite dish to tune into this, that's still impressive. Somebody believed in him enough to put a camera in front of him.
Granted, he's spitting the word of God, so I don't know if that's like easier for him or harder.
Is it cheating?
Like, because you spitting the word of God.
You got the source material of the creator.
Literally. How can you not have followers, nigga?
You got you have the most quoted quotables of all time because we keep reading the same book.
They just put their own little like spin on it.
Their own little twist on it. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They go to the ones because you know the Bible says a lot of different things. Like some things contradict themselves in some ways. So you could really just use it how you want to, nigga. Use that shit like a spell book or a riddle.
Yeah, really, it's like a paintbrush, nigga. It's your canvas. You do what you want.
Next time I see that preacher dude, I'm gonna ask him what scripture, what verse should I point to get like a MILF, to get a cougar, to get an older black woman that's gonna buy me things. He's like, nigga,
Lawrence,
Genesis 14:32.
Do I know what?
He could probably just tell me something.
What scripture I could use to do that?
Yeah, because
Nah.
He's got scriptures to get him wet.
I mean, I grew up Christian, but I don't know the Bible like that though.
He's probably got scriptures to get him wet, scriptures to get him dry,
yeah,
scriptures to shame themselves for getting dry.
It's something about the energy of God. Like, it doesn't matter what you say. It's gonna be, vaginas getting wet.
It's something.
Yeah.
This one lady came in the other day, and every time she comes in, she's preaching at God. She's like, God is amazing. He's outstanding. If you're good to the game will be good to you. She be preaching good words. She be giving me little pamphlets and shit. I kindly throw them in the trash.
I know who you're talking about. She's spooky. She's worrisome. She's the worrisome. Shout out to Jehovah. If I don't know,
is it a white woman with a fat ass? Well, not a fat ass, but like
Tony. She's 63. What are you talking about?
But you know what I mean. Like, she's an older white woman that's kind of chubby, but it results in the ass sometimes.
I think we're talking about,
especially in them gospel dresses she be wearing.
I think we're talking about two different people, but I think our McDonald's is just the center of Jehovah. Like, it's a lot of Jehovah people. It was this dude at the window. I'm chilling one day, right? Literally chilling, not doing nothing. He comes up, all like, hey, man, how you doing, man? You blessed? Like, hey, woo-woo. Like, it's a beautiful day. And I have, like, a thing, like, don't come off on me like that. Like, don't start at 100. It can only go one way. You feel me?
It's it's inconsiderate. Because you don't know where I'm at.
Exactly.
And that's like, you ever have somebody hold the door open for you, but you kind of too far away.
You
so
20
you gotta
feet away.
try and get over there.
Yeah, it's like thanks, you're doing me a favor.
You're being a gentleman, but you're really kind of fucking with me right now. I was happy at the pace I was moving.
Yeah, my lungs is fucking working now.
Yeah, now I gotta hurry up for your kindness.
Especially when it's, this might sound bad, but when it's about God. Like, I'm not trying to hear about no God, nigga.
If God loved me, I wouldn't be flipping fries.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what he started talking about. Hey, man, he's like, his hand is moving up. Like, he's about to pull out a pamphlet.
Yeah.
He's like, look, man.
He's gripping.
God loves you, man. Here you go. God loves you. You know that, right?
Of God's good faith for you.
You know that, right? What's your name? Tony? Tony, God loves you.
Mm-hmm. Tell God
he whispered it.
You.
Yeah. I took it. I was like, thanks, man. He was like, man, you can color in it and everything. It's like Jehovah childish shit.
Look, they got a section for tic-tac-toe.
That's what I mean.
That's how much God loves you.
Nah, man, I just don't like that Jehovah dude. He be too happy. And it's like, don't try to push it on me.
But think about it.
You know what I'm saying?
When it's doing something for him because he's really positive and happy. And I be trying, because through life, you're going to have to go through mundane things. You're going to have to do shit you don't absolutely want to do.
Yeah.
And I be trying to stay positive and pimp it through it. But sometimes I just be like, man, I don't feel like being here. So I'm going to have an attitude about this.
Yeah, like this lady
his faith in God is like caffeine.
I'm not.
It's a mood booster for him.
It's like literally every breath is a dopamine effect because he connects breath with Jehovah. So he's always high, which is a problem. You're not supposed to be always fucking high.
He treats breathing like God is just putting little crumbs.
Yeah.
And he just get one crumb after the other.
Like, when you
like in Monsters, Inc.
Like, you're dropping the tea bag. It's just like every drop it gets more tea-ish or whatever. You know what I mean? More particles. It
was just more.
Yeah. But nah, man. Shout out to that guy. I mean, I don't hate him, but he's a little annoying though.
My girl almost went to church today because one of them super evangelicist faithful people got her. Like, she was just so moved by, like, apparently they hit it off. Right?
Wait,
what?
Like, you're making her sound gullible.
I'm not gonna say she's gullible, but she's open-minded. She's open-minded, especially when it comes to things like this.
Okay.
Shout out my girl. She's one of them people that sees, like, the connections and everything. Like, we'll just be on she got a tattoo of 444 on the neck. And every day, ever since then, she just be pointing that shit out. Like, it's right there, baby. 444, 444.
Jay-Z, baby.
Yeah. She's enlightened.
Jay Electronica.
What was I saying, though? Oh, yeah, one of them elder black women.
Yeah.
That's the most powerful ones because they really had a gift for the gospel just naturally in them. She was just spitting that pimping at my girl, and it really moved her. She had to convince her to come to church today.
How was the did she describe the church?
She didn't go.
Oh.
Nah, she ain't go, nigga.
Damn.
You like it's one of the
okay.
It's one of them things where it's like you want to go in the moment, but when it's Sunday,
Yeah.
you know, you laying next to this 6'3" handsome motherfucker, it's like it's either Jesus or this piece of caramel, nigga.
Oh, no.
That's a hard decision, nigga. I would be befuddled as well.
Hell no, nigga.
Sorry, God.
Hell no. Say you was better than a prophet. Fuck no, nigga. Say that. But
I laid it down slicker.
that is true. Like that preacher dude, like he invited me to his church, but like, man, you know, I'm not really trying to hear that.
I was thinking about it just to go and have something to talk shit about.
You know.
But she didn't, and she was trying to convince me to go. But I was going under that guise. Like, if I do end up being in church or at 10 a.m. on Sunday, I'm going to laugh at people. She was like, you might as well don't go.
Yeah.
You're going to ruin it for me.
She's trying to convince you to go. Yeah. you've been in the church.
You know what she said? The lady told her to bring your boyfriend, and in her head, she was like, he ain't coming.
Yeah.
She already knows.
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
I'm sleeping in.
Sunday, that's the worst day.
I worship Mary Jane on Sundays, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big into organized religion. It's funny to me. That's joke better.
If you had to create your own church, like what would the principles be? Like I was watching this interview of Dr. Umar. He was like, explaining Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
He was like how, you know, his idea of like, you know, what, you know, how it's
Utopia?
of a utopia is different from, you know, his past predecessors like Elijah Muhammad, because he's like, nigga, every dark melanated person is a part of this, you know,
Indians, Dominicans,
diaspora, like
Puerto Ricans,
Caribbeans. I mean, Puerto Ricans, because some of them look a little white.
I was about to say they're gonna have to pass the brown paper bag test.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring that back. That's what he was saying.
But this time you're supposed to be darker.
It's gonna
than
be
the
opposite.
bag.
We're bringing it back like the
The
word.
pendulum is just gonna keep swinging, nigga. That's how life works.
Shout out.
It's this one quote by this nigga Mark Twain. I don't know if it was him. It was Mark somebody. He was like, history doesn't repeat, it rhymes.
Nigga, shout out to God. Those who are first shall be last. Those who are last shall be first, nigga. You know what I mean? You need to read your scriptures, pimp.
Why did you feel the need to say that? Because that had nothing to do with what we talking about, nigga. First and last.
Yeah, everything. But nah, he's bringing it back, and he was talking about how like he was kind of dissing Elijah Muhammad.
He was dissing Elijah.
He was like, you know, it's a little bit more like you said, organized. Like mine is based, you know, a lot of spirituality.
It's word to mouth.
Yeah, it's like
we ain't writing shit down.
Dr. Umar don't like Allah.
But that might be the type of logic that makes it take 12 decades to build a school. You know what I mean? Like everything's real loose. It's no regulations. There's no uniformity. Niggas need structure at the end of the day. Otherwise, shit don't get done. You see, here at Menace Material, we run a tight ship. Shit moves, nigga. It's cords being plugged in. It's tables being switched. It's monitors to plug in.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on.
And it's niggas assigned to do that.
Yo, about Lauren, you wanted to tell?
Nah, I want to do that in homeroom because it's gonna matter more in homeroom. But it's fucking hilarious.
Damn. Yeah. It's hilarious. Trust us.
It's not my fault you teased them, nigga.
Nah, you teased me, nigga, so we can save it.
And I wasn't even gonna tell you because I was like, he gonna do that.
Yeah.
He can bust the low prematurely, nigga.
Yeah.
Say this shit for homeroom, nigga.
I like how
You don't know how to divvy up this content.
One of these days, I'm not gonna be here. You're not gonna have nobody to throw your shitty shit back on to somebody, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just gonna self-sabotage. I'm a kamikaze, nigga.
But nah, it was funny though. But shout out to Magic Johnson. Yo, he had tweeted this, right? I don't know why, like it had me dying. He wished his son a happy birthday, right?
Yeah.
I gotta like put it on the screen. And it was something about it. He's like, just read it.
Let me see what's going on. This is a tweet from Irvin Magic Johnson. Happy birthday to my son, EJ.
Like that's
And for some reason, the way he typed it, you have to say EJ.
Nigga, it's exclamation point. Yeah.
Happy birthday to my son, EJ. I love your pure heart and creativity. Keep living your truth. It's what I love about you most. Have a great day.
It's kind of backhanded, right? It's some backhanded energy in that.
Like being gay is my favorite thing about you.
Send that to Lauren. You know how to do that?
Huh?
Send that to
send this to Lauren.
Or to the group chat.
I'm just gonna send this to the group chat. This is a crazy picture to just send to the group chat. Mystical Johnson. That's what we like to call this nigga.
Pause. What?
Pause what?
You say Mystical Johnson?
Yeah, that's what we call Magic Johnson's son.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, it's a play on the word magic.
Yeah.
It's mystical. But yeah, that was funny. Happy birthday. I wonder how his son feels about that, because he's obviously you know, he wants to be called a woman.
This nigga looks like a Dominican who.
Yeah.
From Whoville. This is amazing.
It's crazy, right?
We used to work with a Mystical Johnson, the same archetype.
Yeah.
7 foot tall gay dude.
He was, yeah.
Speaking of working with gay dudes, we currently work with a midget that's also gay, allegedly, because I heard somebody talking and that's a little questionable. But this story proves that he might be a little gay. So, you know, I'm late walking into work because I was smoking a joint. I was on time. I was in the parking lot for 5 minutes longer than I should have been.
Oh, okay.
You know, worshiping Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Doing my prayers, my due diligence. Worshiping spirits, right? So I come in high as fuck, reeking. I come through the back door.
Yeah.
Instead of just walking through the front, because it's cracked. So I'm like, yo, he out here doing the man shit. Mind you, the gays dude at McDonald's does the manliest shit there. So, you know, get rid of all your stereotypes and your gender norms.
He does.
He does the manliest things there.
He takes out the trash. He cleans the grills, which are fucking disgusting.
You know how dangerous it is to clean a grill with hot grease?
Bro, it's gas. It's roaches. I mean, you know.
He might as well be a fisherman. You know them
offshore fishermen? Yeah.
They be doing reality TV shows about these niggas.
Dangerous job.
Yeah, he might as well be one of them niggas. But I'm walking through the door. He's breaking down a bunch of cardboard boxes. I walk in, I'm like, hey, you know, how you doing? Mind you, there's a language barrier. This nigga speaks half English, a quarter English.
Yeah.
So, like, it's only so much he can say to me. So I'm like, you know, hey, how you doing? Morning, nigga. And he's like, hey, nah. Like, you know, that's how he sound.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a motherfucking obstacle course because he just got a bunch of boxes over here, boxes over there. So I'm long striding through that shit. I'm trying to get through.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey. He's gesturing for me to do something. He's like, hey, yeah. I'm like, you want me to move right here?
Wait.
He's like, no. And I'm like, you want me to move right here? Like, I'm thinking he want me to get something. I'm thinking he wants me to pick something up. He's like, no, Chico. He's like, yeah. So I'm like, what you mean? Like, is somebody behind me? I'm like, what you mean? All I feel is a gust of touch on my glute. He rips a sticky straw from a juice box that apparently I had sat on off my ass.
Oh, wait.
He was like, I got you, Chico. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, it's like, mind you, I'm high.
Was you going to tell me this?
I'm high, I'm late, and confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm delirious. I feel like Lucy right after she overdosed on the blue crystals.
Hey, you feel like, yeah.
It's just so much information. I gotta fucking
You gotta
compute all
learn
this
how
shit.
to process
I'm like,
this
what did he just do to me?
Did you like?
And it's like, I'm just like, thank you,
yo,
I guess.
And this nigga, imagine like a Mexican Oompa Loompa if the Oompa Loompas aren't already
Oompa Loompa.
if
Don't
they
even
aren't already
change his hair
Mexican.
color. Keep it gray. Like,
Same hair texture.
same hair, same skin tone.
Yeah, literally.
Facial structure.
Yo, he said, like, what
He
did
said,
you do?
No, huh?
And like, you was going back from break.
I was coming into work.
Oh, so your
And
day
you gotta
started off
understand, mind you, I'm already late, so I'm like, whatever he need me to do, I'm trying to hurry up and do it so I can fucking clock in, Chico. And like this is dangerous time we playing with.
When he grabbed it, did he like?
He grabbed it with 2 fingers, and one of them was his pinky.
What, like, how much pressure?
It was so gentle. He caressed it off my ass. Pause.
I didn't know his pinky. Hey, yo. Yo, you thought
I didn't know what to do.
Yo, that's funny as shit. Hey, Chico, slow down.
Slow
down.
Silly. Silly.
Stupido.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
That shit got basura on your ass.
Yo, what if he would have ripped it off, smacked you on the ass? You good to go, Chico.
Nah, nigga, this ain't no locker room. This is not a locker room.
What would you have done though? Like, what's the type of?
That's grounds to whoop a nigga ass.
It is, but if you do that, then you're the angry black dude.
I'm the mad black man, and I play that role terrifically.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I was born for it. I'll be Denzel. I'll play that role in every movie I do, nigga. If it involves me getting my ass touched, hell yeah. I'm a pissed off black man.
So you Malcolm X, nigga. You about to start a riot in this mother.
I was gonna tell you that shit when it happened, but I was like, man, he gonna fucking spoil it on the podcast.
Nah. That's some shit.
That shit was crazy.
Nah, that's hilarious.
It was strange. We work at a weird McDonald's, like, so much shit be happening. And every time that we're telling stories about what goes on, it really makes me think, this is abnormal.
Yeah, I think so.
Not this much shit should be happening like that.
Yeah, nah. Like, I remember I was at the window. This lady pulled up trying to, pay with a check. She was like, here's $20. Who would I write this to? Like, God, I don't know. Like, somebody else. Like, this can't work.
Get Jehovah to watch you.
Manager @𝔓𝔦𝔑, she ended up coming. Yeah. They ended up yelling at each other. She was like, damn you, and drove off.
Screw it.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of crazy things.
Yeah, nah. We work with a bunch of lazy niggas, stupid niggas.
Yeah.
And like, sometimes I go to work and I just get frustrated. And I was telling you about...
It's really one stupid nigga, though.
I want you to go off because I feel like you had an experience with him recently. But I tried to warn you about this motherfucker because he's one of them niggas. It's cool when you lazy and you don't want to work. It's different when you not working makes me work harder. Yeah. Now I hate you. I don't like you. And I begin to hate that nigga so much I love him.
Yeah. I'm starting to... You're starting to love... what you used to hate about. It's weird, right? That's what happens.
I don't have a choice. I don't want to say it because you described it perfectly.
What?
When you was talking about that nigga?
What did you gonna have to tell me? I know.
You was like, he one of them niggas. He's one of them daddy sons. Nigga.
Yeah, he's his father's son.
He's just as dysfunctional as his fucking dad.
He's his daddy's son.
He's his father's son. He's just like his pops. They both ain't shit.
Have to be like that's something you can't. That's something you're born with. It's in your genetics.
That's something you have you gotta have the genetic potential, and then you gotta have the example in the household. He has to show you how to accurately piss motherfuckers off and strategically avoid work. Yeah, because it's a skill. You can't just come out the womb doing that shit.
And we gotta tell y'all, he does it effortlessly. He's not. It's so weird, like the art of doing nothing. It's so weird.
Nigga, I got a perfect one. This shit just happened. So it's like, I'm at the register. Yeah. I've already done everything I had to do. So I've earned the right to not be doing shit currently. I'm chilling. I'm watching him not do shit for no reason.
Of course.
He making a milkshake. He fucked that shit up. Like, he just spill it, it falls on the floor. It falls on the floor blue. I laugh instantly. I laugh because I could tell by how he looked down at that shit. He had no intentions of cleaning that shit up. This nigga proceeds to go and get a wet towel, wipes his shoes off, then walks right past the mess like it never happened. He just bops right through it like with the, I'm a young punk. Like, I don't care. Yeah. Like, he just walked right past it. Guess who ended up cleaning that shit? This tall dumbass named Tone Groove, nigga. She was like, Chico, get the mop. I was like, you dirty. And that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
And you want to know?
Him not working makes me work harder. How could I like him?
It's weird. Like, sometimes, like, I used to respect niggas that could do that because I am one of those niggas. I can do nothing and still work.
But you gotta put context there because you're ethical.
Exactly. Like,
you do just enough.
Like, I'm not gonna. If I ring up a fucking smoothie, I'm gonna make my smoothie. I'm not gonna wait until the car gets there and then it's like we're looking like, where's the smoothie? It's like, I don't know, like what he does. I don't like the guy.
He's a fucking ass.
I don't like the guy.
Yeah, nah.
He's not a good human. He's not a good person.
He's just a genius.
He's a douchebag.
No, he's an idiot savant.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he is.
What's that movie? The white dude, he goes in the future, it's all retarded kids.
It's all retarded kids. Back to the Future.
Idiocracy. That's what he was talking about the other day. Idiocracy?
Idiocracy. He's that.
An idiot?
He's an idiocracy. He's like the whole thing.
Nigga, no, we have a genuine idiot that works there. He's Hispanic. The nigga's a computer science major. And when, mind you, this first day he telling me like computer science major.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, all right, so you ain't gonna be here for too long, nigga.
Yeah.
And you know, you should be showing me some type of aptitude, nigga. Like you study code.
Exactly.
Where's your brilliance? So I'm training this nigga and I'm like, yo, he just
don't got
he's fucking touched in the dome. Like it's like he's special. The other day, like he fucks up so much that it genuinely pisses them off.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like he's a liability to be there. We're better off being short staffed than having him here.
Yeah, that's how I be feeling. And it's crazy. At least we have two lazy dudes, and they're both not black. At least one of them is black. If both of them was black, because we work with Mexicans.
Yeah,
we're all kind of racist, everybody. So it would be a bad look.
It would
for
be
us.
terrible. Negritos, the Negritos muy peligrosos. All of us.
It would be terrible. So the fact that I think he's like Colombian, he's one of those. I don't know
who.
Oh, he's white.
Nah, he Colombian.
Oh, he's Colombian.
A Colombian computer science major. That's as dumb as a fucking bag of rocks, nigga. Like, I asked him what the hardest part of the job was because I saw him struggling so hard. I'm like, let me help this goddamn fool. I'm like, what do you be struggling so hard with? This nigga said, I don't know how to make shit combos.
But that's like a douchey question to ask, though.
What you mean?
Like, what do you be having the most trouble with?
Yeah, I'm trying to help him.
It's a good question to ask.
Like, what are you not grasping when it comes to taking orders?
But when you asking it like that nigga, that sounds like it sounds like a backhanded, like you sounded like it's facetious. Like, is that it sounds facetious?
No, that's because you have intelligence, and if I would have asked you that, you might get offended. But I'm speaking to a fucking dumbass.
He's a fucking airhead.
Yeah, he's just an airhead. And I'm like, yo, what's the hardest part? He's like, I don't know how to make things combos. And I'm like, nigga, it's literally a button. Yeah. And it's one of the biggest buttons. Yeah. And it's right there. Yeah. Just press that shit, dog. And once he said that, I was like, okay. I fully understand the archetype of nigga I'm dealing with. Yeah. That was the hardest thing. So imagine what's like slightly not that hard, but he's still fucking up.
You want to know, he always looks like he has a question. You know what I mean? He just has one of those faces.
But he never knows what he's doing. Yeah. You know, it never fails. Like sometimes I'll be away from him. I'll look at him. I'm like, let me go see if he needs something. Yeah. It never fails. He's like, he's in the middle of a problem, trying to figure some shit out.
Yeah. And how much English does he know? You know that?
He knows enough English. He just got a thick ass accent. But
how long has he been working there?
He's new. Okay. But he's new. But the thing is,
explain.
It's been 2 weeks, and you a motherfucking computer science major.
Yep.
That really don't mean. I mean,
nah, Lauren, you gotta understand the barrier of entry for McDonald's.
We're talking about McDonald's.
I know. I already know. I've worked cashiers. Like come on.
It's niggas with GEDs that look like wizards in there.
It's niggas.
Yeah, I know.
And you currently study how to build computers.
It's niggas.
But that's what I'm saying. Some of them niggas don't. They lack the other skills, like the other basic skills that huge. Yeah.
Ultimately, that's what I think it is. I believe my theory is he's not as dumb as he appears. He's nervous as a motherfucker.
Exactly.
Right.
So he's got the pressure of having to take this order, and he's like, he knows what button to press, but niggas got that performance anxiety.
Right.
Bro. It's like if he's masturbating, he can beat his dick for 2 hours. Yeah. But if he fucking a bitch, nigga, 30 seconds.
Yeah. The mind is crazy that way. I wonder what type of learning that is. And that's why when I said you asked him that question, you probably like scared him. Like he probably just said something.
Bro, and that's why I like making sure the combo is the hardest thing. That's actually makes perfect. The nigga's socially anxious.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Gotta be.
You scared him.
He ain't stupid. He just shy.
Like, even like it's something wrong. I don't know. Like, it's something going on with him. He might be a CIA agent or something. He's trying too hard to be stupid or something. I don't know.
Or like he's trying too hard to be human. My sister was telling me that like her friend's brother is like Norman Bates from American Psycho. That's alarming. You don't want to be compared to niggas like that.
Yeah.
The main character of a movie called American Psycho. I don't know, but she was like, the best way to describe the nigga is that he's trying to be human. He's like, I wake up, I brush my teeth, I put my pants on, I do this. It's not natural. It's Chat GPT.
Shit, Chat GPT, nigga, that might be more human than him. I wonder, was he touched?
I don't know the nigga origin story.
Oh,
I just know the nigga strange.
Yeah, okay.
Nah.
I mean, hey, that's all you gotta know, man.
Nigga's a little psychotic.
I mean, hey, more power to. Hopefully, he takes that and applies it to something that's like not dangerous.
Yeah, because them niggas tend to do well in business.
You know, hopefully he applies it and going to Mars like Elon or something.
Yeah, he literally has two trajectories. He's either gonna kill white women, or he's gonna be Jordan Belfort.
Yeah.
There's only two options with that type of potential.
Yeah.
With that talent he has.
We might have to cut that out. Kill white women?
Hey, that's gonna be just like that.
I did emphasize white women.
That dude's comment did. I see what he's talking about.
I did. Yeah. Somebody did say something a long time ago about me killing white women.
He was like, "You gotta watch out for Buddy. He keep trying to kill white women."
But you know what it is though? Like you turn on First 48. It's just a bunch of housewives going missing.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not my fault that they had to create an ebony alert because they're not talking about the Kikis and the Lawandas that get serial killed. My only frame of reference is white women. They're the only people to get murdered.
And probably horror movies play a part in that.
Horror movies.
The mind is so weird.
Nah, horror movies are how you believe in white women are literally a
Invincible?
walking rabbit's foot.
Yeah.
Like the whole snow bunny. Because they're just oblivious and they make it through. Every time without fail.
It's like almost training them to be airheads. Like you're gonna survive. You'll get through it.
Yeah.
It's almost like if they knew what was going on and they planned, that might actually get them killed.
That's why I love Scary Movie, like the whole series. Like with the white woman, I forgot her name, but I love her. It's like she's just like the epitome of that. Like she'll just be like, oh, what do I do? It's just hilarious.
It's almost like it's always like a country song playing in their head or something. Just a complete fucking fool of a woman. Were they the first people to do a spoof to satirically do horror movies?
That was their.
Was that
thing.
the first?
The whole satire thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember one day, I don't know. I was watching TV and I saw the satire Twilight.
Yeah, I was watching the real Twilight this morning. We should talk about that shit.
Like,
but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean the satire one, it was stupid, but
it was funny.
Like what you enjoyed it?
Nah, I mean it was cool because it's vampires getting their heads ripped off and shit. But that nigga Jacob, the werewolf, is weird. He's I don't know if I can say that word.
Weird.
He's a little diddleish. Nah, I mean, that nigga imprinted on a baby. I don't even feel comfortable saying that statement.
Maybe, I mean, that was a weird part of the movie.
Bro,
how does that happen?
He couldn't have the dude's girl, so he took the nigga's daughter.
But
and he got first dibs on her.
Imprinting is like, what's it? Can we get a definition on that? Like, what is that?
Let's get a.
What is that?
Let's get a layman's definition of.
Because I know what it is, but
it's one of them. It's a lot of words that you're familiar with the essence. You know how to use it.
Yeah.
You know how to apply it to something, but you don't know the exact definition. And this nigga Lauren ain't paying. Hey, it's like you watching the game or something, nigga.
Nah, that shit don't even start till 8:30.
Yeah. See, he's aware though. He know when it come on.
Hey, that shit don't start at 8:30.
Hey, can we? What was you trying to Google? Can we Google imprint?
Imprinting.
Oh wow!
Did you just put Google imprints in Google? Because I was like, it shouldn't be too. Nigga, hold on.
Hey,
Pause. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Every time before the show, we're smoking. Us three were smoking, and I offered a joint to him, and he's like, "No, I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay sharp." Today he hit that motherfucking blunt, and he Googled Google.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. You like a gremlin. We can't get you wet before the pod.
Nah, I was discombobulated, man. My girl's mom texted me earlier, and I ain't respond all day. So I was
nigga, you dealing with your mother-in-law. That's a different beast. Can you read that? Because I can't see that.
Impress or stamp on a surface or body. That's a mark made by pressing something onto a softer substance. What the?
Wait, hold on. There's some zoology right here of a young animal come to recognize another animal, person, or thing as parent or other object of habitual trust.
Yeah.
So it's like soul ties. It's kind of like,
It's like Atlanta niggas saying twin.
Yeah.
We locked for life.
Yeah, for lifers. Yeah. So damn, that's what Jacob did to a baby.
Yeah, he's for lifers with a baby. That's strange to me.
But Nas, I remember watching.
He worse than Elvis. Elvis at least waited till she was 13.
But I think it's about protecting.
All right, let me start making these jokes because niggas don't understand that some of this should be a lot of this should be jokes. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, most of it. I mean,
Most of
what
it.
do you? People be confused.
Yeah, because you gotta understand we talk on microphones, and if you only get like a blurb, you think that we're being dead ass and we're preaching philosophy, because this appears to be a soapbox.
I don't know, man. I really don't be paying attention to all that shit.
Yeah, you oblivious. You like a white woman in a horror film.
Hell no, I ain't that
And
oblivious.
it's working for you, nigga. You survived to the end.
Nigga, I'm more aware than you, nigga. But nah, man.
You ain't more aware than me, nigga. I had a spiritual experience 40 minutes ago.
Nigga, you was just in a high days.
Yeah, nah, I was zoned out.
That was a high days.
Nigga, I found equilibrium. That's what that was. Perfect peace and harmony.
I wonder how an animal finds equilibrium.
They probably always in that state. You know, spiders just be chilling. They don't do much.
Spider. Yo, what about so I'm walking on a trail. The Falls of News Trail. I'm walking, perusing through it. And I see 2 deer. And I'm walking on the trail, and I just take a picture of them. Here,
Feed them some peanuts.
Nah, I wouldn't. Nah, I didn't get that close. Yeah, let me show you
You're not
this
that
picture.
awakened. They can feel your vibration and your energy. You're repulsive to them.
Yeah, whatever.
You know how you got to damn near
This
be a
picture.
Native American to feed a deer.
Shit crazy.
You took a picture of that motherfucker.
They look confused, right?
He looks like he's making sure that he's not a mark right now.
We were both looking at each other like, yo,
You reached for your phone and he probably thought you was gripping.
nigga, he thought I was about to hit
Like
one
this
of
nigga
these.
listen to the Joe Rogan podcast. You about to pull out a bow and
Hit a
arrow.
𝙼𝙾𝚃 move, nigga. Put a spear through him. But
Nah, you're not that fucking coordinated.
nigga, yeah, whatever. But nah, it was a crazy experience. I don't really be like. When's the last time you've gotten that close to a real live animal?
To real live animals. What's the real? Well, I got sexually assaulted by a Lawrence dog when arriving here.
Oh, and another thing. Oh, that's perfect. Because, when it was jumping on Tony, he was like, oh, my jeans. But they're getting my jeans dirty. Like a little girl.
Yeah,
he came over to
let's
me.
satisfy- let's satisfy Justice's ego real quick.
He's trying to save it, but
He's
that's
about
fine.
to verbally
He's trying to
masturbate
save
for
it.
himself.
Oh,
Let's let him get it all. Bust
You
your
see-
nut, nigga. Go ahead.
You know when he's lying. You know when he's lying. So he's jumping over Tony. Tony is like, he's getting my pants, my hands, the paw prints on
Nigga,
my
you
pants.
see the light wash in his denim?
I understood it.
This is very impressionable.
Look, I understood it, but it's funny. My pants. The dog came to me. I already knew what was going to happen. He started to do it. He went up to jump on me. Sit. Dog said,
He didn't even say it like that.
Dog said-
He didn't even
dog
say it
said,
like that.
hey.
He's like, oh my God, shit, please.
Oh, you talking about Cherry's dog?
Cherry's dog.
Cherry's
Shout out to
dog,
Cherry's
that
dog.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he does need to be neutered, but
That nigga
on
needs
his,
HR.
on his he
He
needs
needs
therapy.
to sit down with somebody who can tell him how to behave in the workplace.
Yeah, a doggy therapist.
Nigga was at my genitals.
But nah, I told that motherfucker to sit. He sat down, and Tony
You begged him to sit.
and nah. And Tony was like, "What the?"
You see here, people, this is what we're
Okay.
witnessing is circumstance.
Yeah.
A wise man is able to learn from the mistakes of another nigga.
Okay.
You saw what I did wrong. I got a text. Viciously mauled.
Vicious. What? Are you pulling a damsel in distress right now? What the fuck
I'm
is
pulling
going
a Karen.
on? You're pulling a Karen.
I'm pulling a white lady.
Mauled.
You act like a white woman all the time. Why can't I?
Mauled, nigga.
This nigga.
Mauled?
Fucking blonde hair,
Are you
blue eyed
crazy?
nigga. Yeah.
Nah, stop it. Just
I was assaulted.
nigga, no.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Talking, man. And he barely said.
Nigga, he sat down. He took a sabbatical.
For a moment.
He was like, I'm done right now. But then let me get.
And then he remembered how much of a bitch ass nigga you were and proceeded as proper.
I mean, I
Proceeded
guess.
as he should.
I mean, look, if you're taking it personal, that's fine. I get it because controlling a dog is like it's the epitome of madness.
No, it
to be
isn't.
able to tell a wild animal to sit and it follows your command. I understand.
Nigga, no, it isn't.
I understand.
Was a nigga locking ponytails with a stallion is more manlier than that shit. I'd rather tame a horse. You telling a dog to sit? Niggas do that with treats. That's nothing.
Did you see a treat in my hand? Wasn't no treats.
That's like level 1 Native American shit.
It was respect and truth. And that motherfucker, listen, nigga, that's what I'm saying. All you had to do was say sick.
All it was momentary confusion. He wasn't sure of how gangster you was.
What?
And then when he realized how gangster you actually were, he realized he shouldn't have been afraid.
All right.
And that's what it is.
Look, Tony, look, you can't joke your way out of this.
I could joke my way out of anything.
Look, no.
I could spin anything, nigga.
No.
I'm a Beyblade artist.
No.
He liked that one.
My God.
What, nigga?
He liked that one. Okay, nigga.
I just haven't heard that term Beyblade in forever.
Y'all ever notice that this nigga Justin, when he doesn't have a reply, he's just, nah, you know.
Nah, because you, look, Tony does this
you
thing.
admit defeat. You pass him up like Rory.
Tony does this thing, right? Where it's like what he needs to make me go like, it's more. Like,
It's more.
it's almost like
more. What are you saying?
It's like this, right?
Nigga, you're not Gordon Ramsay.
It's like this,
nigga.
right? Nigga, but I'm saying though, it's like, whatever.
Oh,
Whatever.
no. I can describe perfectly what you're saying. All he's trying to say is he's a hater. He, like, you know how great you have to be for him to not hate? You got to be more than good. Sensational, legendary, if that.
Oh my God.
This nigga find a hate on George Washington.
You might can out-talk Joe Budden.
Who?
You could probably just talk around Joe Budden.
How dare you disrespect Joseph like that?
Joe Budden.
Nah.
Yep.
He's number one on the complex list, and we're the Joe Vengers. I have to say that.
Nah, nigga, no.
Yeah.
No. No.
I don't know. It would be fun.
Talking to that nigga.
Yeah, because I feel like I would have more patience for him than a nigga like Tax would. I'll be more entertained throughout the process.
Nah, I mean, it
We
depends.
was about to get on some other shit. I was gonna segue. That's what's gonna happen. You want to talk about that? Niggas have been getting eaten alive by animals. Have you been noticing this shit recently?
Nigga, people are always getting eaten.
Bro,
alive
this
by
one
animals,
dude
though.
was on a cruise ship. He was drunk as hell, and I think they dared him to jump off. He jumped off and got eaten by a shark.
The white dude.
Instantly, nigga.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I think he was a track star. Hold up. Nigga was a track
They said
star.
it was a dare that he proposed.
That he proposed.
Yeah, it was a dare he proposed. But I don't know. It wasn't confirmed that he was eaten by sharks, but he did jump out in the shark infested area. But he's completely missing. They haven't found his body.
And even in the video, you see a shark. You can see the motherfucking shark clear as day. And you can see that he's actually trying to avoid getting away from whatever the fuck that is right there. Because they threw a raft out to him.
They threw it too far, though.
Yeah, they threw it too far, but he didn't even go in the direction of the raft. He was trying to get away from whatever that was. And then you just go missing. Like, you don't just drown silently.
Nah, yeah, he's probably. And then, like, aren't with ships? What's the science behind ships? And like, it kind of crushes everything.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's the tail end of the ship.
Yeah,
those big old cruise ships. If you fall out near the back end, you'll get sucked underneath it because the propeller's down there.
Exactly.
That's like being in the deep end of the wave pool.
So it's like if you fall out, you need to swim out away from it.
You gotta fight going.
Yeah,
you can't go
getting
with
away from it. Yeah, don't go back towards it because if the back of the boat reaches you, you'll go up underneath.
It's literally
and you're gonna get chopped up.
Controlling the current.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, whatever. Shout out to, I mean, not shout out to him, but I mean, R.I.P. that good brother.
Yeah, to this white man.
I
Because
hope
two other people got swallowed by a whale. They were also Caucasian. But they might be alive, though, because you can survive a whale swallowing.
Yeah, I seen that video. That was like an older video.
Yeah.
But they did survive, though.
They did, yeah.
The whale just spit him out.
There's no...
They weren't seasoned enough.
Yeah, that shit, that's nasty.
Bland.
It's like a person. I wonder how they felt, though. Was it dark
the
in there?
whale?
Nah, the humans.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it,
I don't know what that must be weird, because it's got to smell like something. You ever smelt the ocean, nigga? They breathe that in all day. So that's what the breath is.
And then it's like clammy and it's probably
guts.
sticky.
What is the anatomy of a whale? Like, could you punch his heart?
I think half of it is just straight tongue and mouth and stomach. Like that, and just it's so weird.
They just got big ass jaws.
And I think the video that you're talking about, it was like a beluga whale. It was like a specific type of whale.
Yeah, I don't know whales. Beluga whales are big.
Beluga whales are huge.
Well, shout out to beluga whales. I don't feel bad for this man at all. Like, you know, it kind of sucks that he died. But like this shit like this has to happen so that people stop doing dumb shit. But people are never gonna stop doing dumb things.
Man, I don't know.
Like, what do you win? What do you get out of being the nigga that jumped off the cruise ship and then you came back on? Now you're shivering. We got to put a blanket around you, dumbass. Like, nigga, you're not the man now. We're just laughing at you.
Shit, really being sad for you. That's not something you laugh at. Like, you jump from a 16-story cruise ship.
From a seat. Like, you could have broke a leg falling on that goddamn water. Yeah, look at him. Man, this nigga like Crip Mac. He just want to be down for the cause. He willing to do anything. This is a fallen soldier we looking at.
Hey, man, white people always being peer pressure, nigga. That's what they say.
If this was your son, are you ashamed of your parenting?
It depends. Like
you get the call.
At a certain point.
You get the call.
Yeah.
Like, hey, little Johnny jumped off a fucking boat. Got eaten by a shark.
It's crazy. They was probably like dancing in the ballroom when that shit happened.
Yeah, I was about to say they're probably on the ship too.
It was
like, what? Having the time of their lives.
Yeah, they was partying. They was probably drunk off some champagne.
Like somebody's son is going over the intercom, nigga. The whole night.
And you don't even think it's yours until you get back to the room, and yours never shows up.
At what age, like, do you think it's probably best to like detach from your child, like in a way that's like, you know, if he does something stupid, it's not based off of my parenting. Like, you're old enough to.
Whenever they get old enough to where you can hit them and it doesn't hurt. At that 13. Point, you gotta return all authority, hand it over. Especially if you got a girl. Just fuck it. She's gonna do what she wants to do. Parenting advice from niggas with no children.
I was probably to say it's probably a nigga with like 8 kids watching this.
We just told niggas to give up. That's literally what we did. But they don't have as much control and influence over their child no more. So, you know, it might not be a bad strategy.
But I was just thinking, because you would ask me, like, what would I feel like? I wouldn't feel nothing. Like, he was about 16, 17, 18. You're old enough to know what you want to do. It's like, if the story is correct and he said, like, the dare started from him, dude, you can't even say nothing. But if it was peer pressured, it's like, you should be smarter than that. You should be way smarter than that.
Yo, he's like 𝙬𝙾𝚂𝚃. When you think about it, you fumbling the bag right now. Like, you in the perfect position. Look at this nigga.
Yeah.
He is probably fresh off just graduating high school. He ain't even did a class in college yet. And he has a job at a law firm set. Like, the nigga, it looks like everything is manicured for him to just come through and do what he has to do. Nigga. And he threw his shit away swimming with sharks.
He literally threw himself away.
You only take dumb risks like this when you don't have to worry about getting your life in order. When everything's pretty much set up, you have disposable time to be stupid.
I was about to say, like, I wonder if it was some champagne at play or something, like. But
you know,
white
you can't
dudes
always
do play
blame
like
shit
that.
on the alcohol. At a certain point, because I've been drunk before, and I'm doing shit, but I know I'm doing it. And I've been fucked up before, and I was conscious of what I was doing. Like, it makes it easier to be stupid, but I'm still stupid.
The second before he felt like water on his toes, he was probably like, what the fuck did I just do?
No, the moment he saw Finn is where he was like, this white boy shit has gone too far.
And
he's better off being born a Puerto Rican.
It'll probably be hard to find it because I want to see this. Like, it was an outline of like a fin.
It's an outline of a shark. Let me send. If I send the video to the MenaceMaterial Instagram, is that like a faster way of doing it? Because I only have it on Instagram.
Hey, I'm the one back here.
Shit. Yeah, Lauren ain't. Where the fuck is Lauren?
Yeah, I tried to put the picture on the thing.
I was about to say, yeah, you did that. Yeah.
I can show y'all. I tried to put it on the video. Something crazy happened back here. I said, you know what? Let me just stop touching shit.
Yo, this Lauren.
You was about to plug something in to a headphone.
Just so y'all know, y'all can see it, but I have not figured out how to get it on for the viewers.
Yeah, but
just so y'all know.
To paint the picture for you niggas, imagine a prince that has a royal palace and everything set up for him. Deodorant right on the sink, right next to his floss, is all lined up, and the royal penis is gonna get shined for him. That's what this nigga. That's the smile he had. Shirt tucked in. When's the last time you tucked the shirt?
He was a Jewish man.
Probably.
Man,
that's not unreasonable. Investigators are weighing in on reasons why. Wait, what did the article say?
On reasons why his body hasn't been.
On why his body hasn't been serviced is because it's being
found.
is being consumed, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes a shark to shit, but I imagine that this is a process. You got to give them time.
Bro, the ocean is like nothing to play with.
Yeah, nah,
like,
bro.
Like tide currents, that's some real shit.
Fish out of land is us in water. That phrase, like that's their domain.
Yeah. Nah, you can't.
We're officially, even with all the tools and shit we have, we're still like the lowest ranked niggas. Like we gonna fuck up some shrimp because they like one cell thinkers.
Yeah, nigga,
But there's a certain depth that we can't fuck with them niggas at.
Bro, the ocean is scary, nigga. I got pulled into a rip current one time.
You had a near death experience?
Yeah, I got pulled into a rip current. Shit was crazy.
What happened?
I got pulled into a rip current, niggas died.
And came back? Did that make you a witness of Jehovah? You ain't do like a complete 360 with?
It felt like I died, but I didn't die. I went underwater though. But I ended up swimming
They
back.
was probably looking at this nigga and he was just getting water splashed in his face.
But nah, I ended up swimming back. But yeah, nigga, my fucking stepbrother, he drowned.
Whoa.
Like it's a whole story.
He's still alive, right?
Nigga, he drowned.
Oh, he drowned and died?
It's a nigga, rip currents are scary. There's some real shit.
Oh,
it's
shit.
nothing to play with.
Nigga, I never knew that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's nothing to really talk about.
It's pretty traumatic.
Yeah, but and then that's not something that you like, chilling with the homie. You know, my brother drowned.
You feel me?
Doesn't come up
But that's
naturally.
why I said, like,
It's not like it just happened.
yeah, exactly. But nah,
That probably happened before we met, right?
yeah, way before.
Way before, yeah.
Way before. But
Man.
nah, rip currents are crazy, bro. Like we was just out in the ocean, out of nowhere. We're 3 miles away from the beach. Like it felt like that. Like yo, I see my mom doing this.
Wait,
I'm like,
Justin,
yo,
you was with him when he died?
nigga, I was out there.
Nigga,
Well, no, but yeah.
but you was like,
was
you was
out there.
with him when he died,
Yeah.
nigga. You witnessed it like Jehovah. That's a bad time to make a joke. But
Yeah.
it's a bad time. That's bad. That's bad. I'm sorry. I
But-
apologize.
Nigga, I'm not hurt.
But this your stepbrother, nigga. Like you lived in the crib with him.
He was I called him my stepbrother. He was family. You know how he was family. Though.
Oh,
he was
shit.
family.
Okay,
He was family though.
Yeah, but you still watched the nigga drown.
2 more years,
even if
he
you
would have
ju-
been. Yeah,
Even
he would have really been my brother.
that nigga was about 4 barbecues away
A couple,
from really being kinfolk.
you know what I mean? A couple more beach trips, but you know,
yeah.
you know, I may now you feel better.
I
but
feel bad. That was a good one.
but nah, but
That was a good one.
but nah. On a serious note, like we was out there, nigga. It happened so quick. We look back.
Yo, you a psychopath.
We look back.
You like Norman Bates.
Nah. I'm just aware. But we look back. We 3 miles out.
Yeah.
Bruh, out of nowhere, a wave hits. Boom. Mind you, right? I'm the experienced swimmer. he's like all right, kind of not. Like he's bad. So there's one paddle, right? So the wave hit us.
This nigga survived because you an Olympian.
Nigga, well, it's like
Apparently, hey.
but nah. So
you can really talk shit about your swimming skills, nigga.
I mean,
When you think about it, like, you can actually talk shit. When the game was on the line, you hit the shot.
but I should have been able to hold him up. If I was a
What
true
will
a real
Aquaman do? Michael Phelps can swim for 4 niggas.
Have you ever tried to do that though? That's a lot. It's really hard.
My brother's in
You
the
probably
Navy.
would've died.
He was, sidebar. He was telling me about it, like the training and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's damn near impossible.
It's hard. It's hard to carry a lifeless body, like swim a lifeless body. Like
Bro,
it's
like-
hard.
Like you gotta at least smack him awake first.
I need you to kick a little bit.
Like your nerves gotta be,
Yeah.
you gotta be
you gotta
loose.
be moved.
Because otherwise, nigga,
Well,
you concrete.
Actually, the loose you are might be like better. I don't know, because you're floating.
You're
like,
floating.
You're just a lifeless. I don't know.
That's what I'm
no,
saying.
so there's some truth to that. So if you're trying to save somebody from drowning and they won't stop being frantic, you're supposed to knock them out.
Yeah.
so they'll calm down.
So that they are lifeless, because it is easier to drive a lifeless body. But I'm just saying in general, swimming with somebody, it's like
swimming with somebody.
it's hard, bro.
Bro, it's
imagine
impossible.
drowning and like through the puddles and the splash and you see a nigga punch you in the face.
Bro.
Like you gonna wake up and be cool.
Yeah.
But in that moment, it's like, fuck, I'm gonna die here.
It's like
this is where the story ends.
yeah, it's like what's that jellyfish that stings you got to get pissed on? It's like nobody wants to get pissed on, but you want to survive.
You can garner up enough strength to knock somebody on the water, right?
You have to be super. It's damn near impossible.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why it's one of the. It's you learn it in training, but it's not one of those things that actually happen. Like
all track and field shit is halted in the water, like running, punching, jumping,
Bro.
like anything. Yeah,
We're not
you ain't
those
dragging
creatures.
nobody. Yeah, you only had enough swim for you.
nigga, literally,
Man.
it was crazy.
Yeah, you
But
couldn't
nah.
be superhero.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope, we didn't bring the tone of the podcast down. But we spoke about that pretty lightly.
I mean, nah, it's just one of those things. Like, we all got stories to tell.
Fuck. But that's one of the crazy things about the podcast is that, like, we've been friends for years. And, like, we didn't express this very well in the Homeroom podcast when we was talking about how that shit started. Because this one nigga commented, and he was like, I thought y'all was homies for years. Like, we had been homies for years.
Yeah.
But, like, I still learn shit about you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a shit. It's probably for the best.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, how much can you know about a person in a year? You know what I'm saying?
I've known you for several years.
Exactly.
That's a lot of time.
You know what I mean?
Like when you said that you got diddled, like I almost thought you was lying. I was like, this nigga can't be doing a bit. Like, this nigga got fucking touched.
I did the diddling to an older woman. Technically, I was sucking her titties. It's not like I was getting touched. She was getting touched.
No, you were the victim. They're like, yeah, nah. They can spin that.
What you mean?
You just said that you diddled. Like, that's never something that you should say.
Well, that's why I clarified.
On your own volition.
I clarified.
Yeah. You might have felt like the aggressor, but you were the mark.
Yeah.
What? Who?
Because it was
who was
weird.
waving the bait?
I was in
you ain't have no Mexican titty.
But you see, I was at the age to where it's like I'm playing my game too. Literally, I'm literally playing PlayStation. I'm playing my game.
Apple juice,
orange juice,
orange juice.
Well, apple juice,
orange juice, and Halo.
You can't go wrong. Titties.
Yeah, it was a perfect night.
Yeah. Perfect evening.
They say you was just a cookie and some milk away from fucking snoozing.
Nigga, we all are.
Yeah, it could have been beautiful. Why did we bring that up? Oh, yeah, because, through the podcast, like, that moment and, nigga, your stepbrother drowned. Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you was there.
I mean, it's like, it's crazy. You probably got crazy shit, like,
Probably.
It's like, it's a bunch of shit.
And shit gets summoned with context. You weren't just walking around thinking about, I had a stepbrother that drowned until we were talking about niggas drowning.
It happens naturally. Mm-hmm. It's nothing you just throw on a person.
Yeah, nah. I hate trauma dumpers.
Yeah, nah.
Because some niggas are professionals at it. Yeah. Some niggas make careers out of that.
Yeah, nah.
And I'm the type of nigga, I'm not really expressive when it comes to my feelings outside of the podcast.
That's something you've been told.
Yeah, something I've learned about myself. You know what I'm saying?
You learn a lot. That's the type. That's the type.
I'm cleansing my chakras.
Type of things you learn, while you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's the only way it happens. Mm-hmm. Probably will.
Because you're under the microscope.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're getting exposed in a great way. It's uncomfortable.
Like, AJ, what's an important piece of yourself that you learned that, like, an ex, told you about yourself or something?
Nigga said, I don't like dirty bitches.
I've been told that I'm aloof. So nothing really moves me. And I'm intimidating because I've heard I'm intimidating because I give off the feeling that nothing's ever good enough. Like it's like you could I'm always giving that energy. You could do better.
You ain't never satisfied.
Yeah.
You're doing good, but you could do a whole lot better.
Yeah. Those are probably the two main things.
I've been told those things.
Yeah, I've heard some of that.
But I feel like I mean, hey, I'm glad I didn't have to say it. I'm glad I didn't have to say it. I'm glad you picked up on it.
Like, what would you rather have? Gordon Ramsay? Like, if I don't like some shit, but you an idiot sandwich.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, I feel like, so if that's the feeling,
negative 5 out of 10.
Then do better, and then when it goes away, you've reached it. I don't feel like that's a bad thing.
AJ likes to hold cares over his girl's head.
Yeah.
𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑.
All right, Lauren's back. So what happened?
Yeah, Lauren is back.
So what happened? I hit this. And then the screen popped up. I said, hey, look, fellas.
Yo.
I'll show you shit on the screen. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Because I don't know what's going on.
We shit the bed while you was gone, and we need you to come do the laundry.
Yeah.
Because this shit is a mess.
It's an integral part. You got some food, though. Got some Subway? Got some Subway cookies.
Some Subway cookies. Did you go to Subway for cookies? Okay.
Subway cookies? How?
Y'all couldn't hear him. He
cookies.
said no, nigga, and that's important that he said it like that because I was just making sure.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For all your cookie buying options, it's like there's a lot more places you could have stopped before you got to Subway.
You like Jersey Mike's?
Nigga, I've never stepped foot in the Jersey Mike's, and I'm proud to say it.
Word.
Fuck them.
like a Subway.
Unless they,
I've never like been like a sandwich eating.
You
type
look
of
more like a
connoisseur.
Jersey John's ass nigga.
Nah.
It's Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
See, I ain't never been there, nigga. Jimmy John's, Jersey John's, nigga.
Bro, I don't like none of those sandwich shops. I'm not big into sandwiches. I'm surprised you eat sandwiches, Mr. Chicken Nugget at an Asian restaurant.
A sandwich is the most versatile.
But I don't like. I'll eat a grilled cheese, but that's something I could do at home.
Yeah.
You feel me? But to go out and like
and buy a sandwich
and buy a cold sandwich.
But you would go buy a burger. That's a sandwich.
Yeah, but man, it's a burger though. Like I'm saying a cold sandwich. Like when I say sandwich, something cold with lettuce, like cold cuts.
See, you gotta broaden your horizons. You have a very strict definition of what a sandwich is, and what I'm telling you, nigga, is that there's so many possibilities.
What's the best sandwich?
I don't know, nigga. What kind of question is that? What's the best sandwich?
What's the best sandwich? Like in your opinion, like what's the best sandwich?
Nigga, I'm a grilled cheese and tomato basil soup ass nigga.
So you did all of that.
Grilled cheese.
You did all of that
with tomato basil soup.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Nigga, Panera. We know the sandwich.
Nigga, you asked me what nigga, what type of question you asked me was your favorite sandwich,
but
nigga?
I'm thinking
what are we warming up? Why you trying to break ice?
But I'm thinking you eat sandwiches, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm not. See, I eat sandwiches, but I don't make it a big deal, and I don't hate on them like you do.
I mean, I'm not.
It smells like it's a hot ass sandwich in here right now. You smell that?
Yeah, it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yo, what type of sandwich?
What'd you get on your sandwich, Lauren? Yeah, hop on that mic.
But you see, that's the funny thing. If I'm gonna eat a sandwich,
I feel like if you held that sandwich up to that fucking, I've never smelled Subway.
Pretty much like a chicken bacon ranch, but I put a little, sweet teriyaki sauce on it and some onions. Believe it or not, olives go well with the pairing. I think everybody can fuck with that.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper, oregano, we get right.
Yeah, you had it your way.
You see, that's the thing, right?
If he sounded like that's how he ordered it with melody.
That's the
a little salt and pepper on the side.
People that are sandwich enjoyers,
sandwich connoisseurs.
Yeah, sandwich connoisseurs. I mean, you can really do a lot. So it's like everybody has a very specific way they like it.
Yeah, and they said, let me get that pickled letter cheese, and I'm gonna sub with the McMuffin bun.
Like, yeah, what's something you gotta have on a sandwich?
Sweet teriyaki sauce is not a sandwich without sweet teriyaki sauce. That's what I'm saying. That statement alone, that just shows you the versatility.
And it's a hot sandwich. You see, I could do a hot sandwich.
Yeah.
But to go to Subway and to buy a hot sandwich, that's just not.
See, you're hating. That's what the resistance is.
Nigga.
You got to get over the fact that you don't like it at first.
But you see, it's not, because it's like.
Did that girl that made you suck a titty, did she used to give you hot sandwiches or cold sandwiches?
Nigga, nah. I mean, she gave me. Honestly, she probably helped my diet the most. I got nothing but fruits and veggies.
That pussy probably looked
nigga.
like a cold sandwich, and you was drinking breast milk.
I didn't see your vagina.
But you was drinking breast milk, so that probably helped get you some nutrients, nigga.
I hope she wasn't pregnant at 14, but I hope she wasn't. That would be bad,
nigga. She gets imprinted on by an older werewolf, nigga. It's possible.
Probably why I came out so strong, nigga. I got the. From the source.
So strong.
Came out.
Just described yourself as so strong.
Came out so strong.
You are gross. You sound like a Guido, nigga.
And that's that's funny. But no, don't talk about. Don't.
You think because you brought up Guidos the other day? I can't say Guido, nigga.
Look, let's good.
You don't own Guidos.
But look, sandwiches, right?
I've been thinking about Jersey. I called it Jersey John's.
Look. Sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm hating on cold sandwiches, but
you're hating on cold sandwiches. This is a habit you have. Sometimes,
but you see,
sometimes you hate things first. It makes for great content.
Hate things so because I disagree. I hate. You see, that's the thing though. You can't just say words because you know the word. Nigga.
But we have a relationship. Let me expose you.
But no,
let me expose.
I know what you're about to do, nigga.
So let me do it. You look crazy. Like you will not like the concept of something. Like just the very nature will irritate you, and so then you look for creative ways to not like it.
Nah,
that's what happens sometimes. Like vegan meat, that shit just the concept that it didn't taste good in your mouth. So you was like, let me spit this out in creative ways.
But I also the whole thing about the vegan meat, the concept is a stupid concept. I've ate vegan meat. You see, that's what I'm saying. I don't hate, but I do give objective opinions from my personal view. A cold sandwich, going out to buy a cold sandwich, nigga, I could. First of all, eating cold things is like, that's slavery, nigga. I like to warm my shit up. You know what I mean? Straight up. I like warm
Slavery.
food. I like warm food.
That's a quote, nigga.
I like warm food.
That's better than that Mark Twain shit I said earlier. Cold food is for peasants.
I like warm food. I've always been that way.
So you don't do ice cream?
Well, I wouldn't. That's like
Do you do cold drinks, nigga? What is
that a food? That's a beverage.
Yeah, but it's the next best thing. You put it in your mouth, nigga.
Nah, nigga, that's something completely different.
You consume them.
But I'm saying like
you actually do them together on most occasions.
Well, like sushi, you feel me?
You don't do cold sushi. You warm it up.
I don't do sushi.
All right, nigga.
You know what I mean?
I get where you're coming from because what's it called? Is it pasta salad when like you go to like a cookout or something like that?
Potato salad.
Or potato salad.
You call it pasta? It's like that's what I'm saying.
It's like you have
Jersey
you have this whole plate full of hot food, and that is gonna throw it off.
You
the
got
temperature.
You got
I
some
get
cold slaw, like
I get that. I'm with you on that.
It's doing
Come on,
unnecessary climate control.
But I've always been that. It's something about like, why would I force myself to eat something that's not hot? You feel
because you're like Norman
it's
Bates.
Not hot.
Because you know that as a human, you're supposed to eat warm food.
But not. I eat fruits and veggies though,
Yeah,
so it's something about like if you put a bunch of lettuce and green leafy things together with ranch, it's like to me, like. But if you put it on a sandwich, a burger, it's
and
like,
you call me a child.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you hide it behind the bun, you can do it.
But you got chicken nuggets at an Asian restaurant. Come on, nigga.
Proudly. They deep fry them. Nobody fries nuggets better than Asians.
Wait, but another thing was too, like, you're defending the cold cuts and your favorite sandwich is
I'm not defending the cold cuts. I'm defending the right for them to exist.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Look, Tony is.
Because then you said grilled cheese is your favorite.
Look,
Yeah,
you gotta
he's
understand.
coming with 4 or 3 different types of cheeses, not just one cheese. But you coming at the very nature of the existence of cold sandwiches.
I'm not.
The very first sandwich ever made was probably cold.
Yeah, and it probably. I mean, whoa.
And it smacks so much that it calls.
It's like you could say that, but I don't know, nigga. Bread been around a long time. Meat been around a long time.
A lot longer than microwaves. That's my point.
So but I'm saying like it's like they probably killed the animals. Probably like, nigga, what if we put this 2 wheats together and put some lettuce on it? That's what I'm saying. It's
cold. Nah, nigga. Nah.
You gotta understand.
They
a lot
had
of times,
different diets back then. Like the canines and their mouth was different. They had a different dental structure. They were prepared to eat things that we can't. You have to eat warm food because we're one of the softer humans. We're no longer Neanderthals. Your tummy can't handle that shit.
It's not that. It's maybe it is OCD-ish with food, like grits.
Yeah.
I like grits, but for a long time I was like, yo, what's this grits thing?
Like
what is this? Like,
he
what
started
is this
hating
thing?
it. Something that he loved.
Like
thoroughly.
What's going on with this?
He loved it too much that
grits.
he had to not like it.
What's up with this grits phenomenon? You know what I mean? Like grits is cool, and like my mom, it's because like my mom like she loves grits.
Okay.
And I like grits too, but it's
you're
like,
fed up with grits. Your mom is she made too many pots.
Nah. Like I'll eat it, but I used to, as I was a child, I used to look at it like, man, like slave food, again.
Why are you so goddamn pretentious, nigga?
I don't know. And it's not even about, you see, a lot of times Tony is just Tony is anti-me, so that's a lot of his points coming from just being anti-me.
That's because
so
you anti.
Don't get it confused,
you anti
people.
everything else, nigga.
No, I'm not, nigga. I'm not. But look,
I don't even eat grits.
I
don't do grits.
I mean, you have
Slave
you
food,
Native
nigga.
American, nigga. You eat something else. You eat something else.
Oats.
Yeah, Native Americans we just eat oats.
We do oats, nigga. Come on now.
Do you do the cold oats, or what do they call them? Overnight oats.
Overnight oats. I don't soak anything.
You never heard that?
Soak? I don't.
I can't bring myself to.
You don't know the type of nigga
Look.
I am in the kitchen. If I can't get it right now, I'm not preparing for the next day to cook something.
Okay.
If I gotta let this shit sit over, nigga, nah. Sit overnight?
Like you have to, unless you took a cooking
I'm
class
hungry
before.
right now.
Yeah.
What are
And
you talking about?
And you trying something out.
Unless I'm making something for somebody else.
Yeah.
But this can't be for me. Because I don't eat for tomorrow. I eat for the moment.
It depends. Well, that might just show your age though. Like we're not at that age to where we're cooking, we're basking things over for the next day.
Yeah, no, I'm not
It's like-
rationing. I'm not portioning off meals.
Well, it's not about
Quick fixes.
Well, I mean, nigga, you need to cook. You just said like everything. Like you said rationing. It's not about rationing. You need to. It's about what's the word? Like serenade. What's the word?
Serenade. I don't know what you're trying to
Engulfing the
describe.
food in the sauce. It's not about rationing.
What,
like the food.
marinating it?
Marinate. Yeah.
See, if we did have a cook-off, I feel like I have
Nah.
a better aptitude.
Nah.
Vocabulary has nothing to do with cooking skills.
Vocabulary has nothing to do with
But-
cooking skills, but vocabulary shows at least what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have the vocabulary for it.
See,
I'm familiar with certain things. You don't even know how to marinate something. You've never broiled chicken. You probably didn't even know your stove had a broiler in it. That's what I'm saying. When you know certain things, you're gonna have a better time at it. Which is probably why that computer science nigga be struggling so much at McDonald's.
I'm glad you spin that back. I'm glad you found a way. I thank God you found a way.
I
But
know.
They know what you just did.
What?
Like that bullshit. They know.
What
I'm
was that
glad you
bullshit?
found a way.
Yeah.
You stuck the landing because that was some. I was, oh my god!
That's what I do.
I take your headphones off.
It's what we have to do.
Ears starting to hurt.
Yeah. I had to take my
Shout out
earrings
these-
off during when we record because this should be too much fucking pressure.
Yeah,
man.
shout out these nice ass headphones. Too nice. They're gripping.
You could
my
turn
scalp.
and you could turn the volume down.
Nigga, we got options.
Yeah, we got options.
We could DJ screw it.
Yeah.
Oh, should we turn out everything? But nah,
It's a
man.
button for everything in this bitch. Well, whatever you did, just did something.
Turn them down.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Turning levels up.
I'm about to say something's different now. That's
But
a
nah,
change.
man. Or like, you like Philly cheesesteaks?
No.
Have you ever been to Philly?
What?
Nah.
You gotta go to Philly.
Philly cheesesteak.
You gotta go to Philly.
You see,
And Philly isn't a place.
I was defending sandwiches because you hate them, but that don't make it seem like I'm a sandwich connoisseur. I don't steak on a
but
sub.
that's the like a Philly cheesesteak. I wouldn't even call it a sandwich. Like
That's a sandwich. That's exactly what that is.
some things it's just different, dog. You just gotta go to Philly.
Now, if you go to a Greek restaurant, you get you some falafel and some pita. Is that a sandwich? And how close is a burrito to being a sandwich? Like where does it end?
I'll look up the definition of a sandwich.
All right.
It's,
Welcome to the LOI podcast.
well, anything that's wrapped, that's like fajitas, burritos, all that type of
Anything
malarkey.
that's wrapped is a sandwich.
Nah, anything that's wrapped is considered like burrito, fajitas, all that shit, right?
Empanadas.
There, it's on the screen.
Tamales.
Sandwiches.
An item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other
It's-
filling between them. This is a very strict definition of what a sandwich is. So
it
really is.
I
It's
was
two
kind of
different-
hard on you before, nigga. You right. Eating as a light meal. It has to be a light meal.
Nigga, it's like
Insert or squeeze.
the opening is two different openings.
And this is the Oxford definition.
Yes, sir.
This is what Gordon Ramsay uses. So yeah,
Words
you're
are
right.
incredible.
So a burger isn't a sandwich because it's too filling. A burger isn't a light
that's
meal.
what it's saying?
That's what if you take it.
I don't even-
If you take
Oh,
it to the
shit.
fullest extent of the definition, nigga.
That ain't
Yeah,
shit.
Burger ain't no sandwich.
Yeah, the light meal part is throwing me off.
The light meal makes it real particular.
Sometimes how you feel is just right, nigga. That's what I'm saying. You have, but honestly,
no.
look,
You're like Skip Bayless.
Nah,
You're like
nah,
a broken clock.
nah,
You're gonna be
nah,
right eventually.
nah.
Because if you hate on everything, you're eventually gonna be right. Because some things are bad.
no.
Yeah.
But look, you have to go to Philly. You got to try that Philly cheesesteak.
You've been to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You've had a Philadelphian cheesesteak.
Yeah, the Philliest, nigga. It's amazing, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, what you?
All right, nigga.
But trust me, nigga. But don't go to Philly for any other reason. You feel like it's not.
I'm not going to Philadelphia for
Yeah,
a sandwich.
don't go to Philly.
I'm not going there for a sandwich.
Nah, but it's like going to New York for the museum for the Smithsonian. It's a thing, you know. It's one in New York.
You couldn't
we
hear
watched the
Lauren,
movie.
but the nigga who
Yep.
keeps this shit running, who knows how to plug things in, and apparently knows the definition of all this shit, said that's in D.C. Yeah, inaccurate.
But
Nigga.
there is a Smithsonian in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more than one, I think.
It's just
across
one.
the
It's just one.
country. Just one.
But
Nigga Lauren said it's the third largest. Though.
look, the fuck just happened, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know, nigga.
Mike just fell off the stand. Mike
Shit
got
ain't on his
lazy.
Pivot.
But nah, man. The Smithsonian Institution is the world's largest museum, education, and research complex with 19 museums. Okay, so it's like a franchise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might have to get one.
Hey, we might get on one.
We
eh?
might have to get one.
Hey,
Nah, you probably got to.
appreciate it, PM.
There's probably so much red tape. There's probably so many hoops you got to jump through, nigga. The Smithsonian.
Nigga, when I was at the
Bro, they wouldn't even give Ben Stiller a museum, and he starred in movies.
nigga, when I was at the one in DC, it might be like the most dummy-free business ever.
Yeah,
Artifacts,
because-
a glass box. Nobody's gonna touch it because it's we've been trained for years to not touch things inside a glass box. Like, don't touch that shit.
Yeah, it's on the glass box for a fucking reason.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's genius because there's always going to be field trips. There's always going to be children.
What?
There's always going to be old people who need things to do.
You got to think about like, has there ever been a movie? Has anything bad ever happened in a museum?
I'm sure somebody's probably gotten kidnapped in a museum.
But yeah. But even on in literature or movies, it's no movie about some museum getting shot up or blown up.
Nigga, there's a movie about shit coming to life and them
But
starting wars.
That's PG-13. It's meant for kids. That's not a bad thing
Yeah.
necessarily. But you get what I mean, though.
But that's just because they didn't let 50 Cent produce it.
Yeah. Genghis Khan would have really took over the whole shit. Yeah,
Nigga,
but-
Genghis Khan,
but-
nigga, he would have been raping and pillaging.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
Raping, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah. Bad word.
Yeah, you
bad
can't
word.
make a movie about that.
Yeah, nah. But that's what I'm saying. Museums are a beautiful place.
You said
But you
that
gotta
like a
have a
nigga
view.
that goes to museums.
You
Nah,
gotta-
we've been to a museum or two before. Yeah.
Yeah.
A few times.
The museums here aren't that good.
They're
Philly-
not.
Bro, they all right, though. The R one's it's cool.
And I think it
Best
might
place to
be.
take a
I
pic.
think it might be a circumstance of you've been going to this museum for 15 years.
Which
You
one?
get on the same one.
I'm spoiled because I'm from Philly, so
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not. Yeah,
we had the art museum. I mean, like the Philadelphia Art Museum
That's-
is like legendary.
Yeah.
And
then they're the Smithsonian.
Yeah, and they only have the best exhibits all the time.
And
so yeah,
they trade them out. It's
it's
not
like every 2 to 3 months there's a new
Yeah.
exhibit, but it's only the top tier exhibits. Like down here,
Yeah.
it's every so often they'll get one that's like nationally known. But the one in Philly, it's like Picasso. They're bringing Picasso shit over here.
them niggas making
what I'm
headlines.
Yeah, yeah.
you they got steak, they got art, nigga. It's Philly. It's
Yeah.
cool.
They just don't like each other. Yeah,
Yeah. Philly. I'm surprised you ain't say nothing about the Philly cheesesteaks thing.
I was just letting y'all have it.
But they're good though.
Oh, I mean, of course.
It's like- it's no question.
You don't have to go to Philly to get a good cheesesteak. There's one not too far from here.
that's
Which
coming
shop
from
you
a
talking about?
Philadelphian.
Mojo's. Mojo's has good Philly cheesesteaks.
I've heard of a couple different places, but
Yeah, but the main thing with cheesesteaks is like down here they'll put lettuce and tomato on your
Yeah.
cheesesteak. You're fuck no.
They're trying to make it a deluxe.
Yeah, and it's like that's not
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. Like the fact that you would even put lettuce and tomato on a cheesesteak.
Blast.
why is that
Yeah.
ridiculous?
Because that's not how it goes.
It's
Like
just-
a Philly, that's so improper. It's not even funny.
He's
Like
trying to get you to say because it's cold.
That's not what I'm trying to get.
Oh,
I could go with that
See,
angle too, though.
not even that
but
smart.
like a Philly cheesesteak, like a real Philly cheesesteak is like the Italian shops are making them at the corner store, and they have a big ass grill, and it's literally just a mound of cheesesteak
Yeah.
always there.
And it's just always cooking.
They
and
It's
it's
like
always
scrape
there.
it off.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and all day they're just like, all right,
take
pull
it from that.
take from the pile, heat it up.
what's
as-
the best time to go? Like
What's
what
the-
time? Because it's just in there rotating all day. What's the best time of day to get the steak?
Nah,
Depends on which one you go to, but I mean, normally anytime you go somewhere when it's busy, it's lit. You know what I'm saying?
just all day.
because it's
Yeah.
fresh.
it's
But,
like
yeah.
Five Guys. It's always fresh. It don't matter what time you
Yeah,
eat.
it's not
Right,
like
right.
McDonald's because we be funneling that sweet tea. Apparently, you ask some of these white women.
Yeah, they be complaining.
I had a passionate conversation with this one white woman because she was just thoroughly so upset about the tea through the drive-through. She was disappointed, nigga. She was like, "It's watery," and she was like, "You niggas got the best tea in the world when you do it right, but you do it wrong so often." It's like, fuck.
Yeah. And they be complaining like a tea is 140. Like,
How do you handle complaints at McDonald's? Because the other day, right, this one woman, she's one of them that where it's like, because she told me about 4 or 5 different things. I'm like, bitch, are you the health inspector? Like, why are you just around here observing things? I'm not doing none of that shit that you told me to do. But she came up to me and was like, in the women's bathroom, somebody just put an ungodly amount of toilet paper and tried to flush it all.
Ungodly, yeah.
Ungodly,
Yeah,
nigga. Jehovah
yeah.
couldn't even watch that shit and tried to flush it, and it's just a mess back there.
can't work.
And I was like, I forgot it happened, nigga. I'm not telling Carmen because if I tell her that I'm putting the potential for me to be cleaning that shit, that's all I'm asking to be the nigga to go in there and have to handle that.
Yeah.
I don't even like it when they made me take out the trash in the women's bathroom because y'all are filthy fucking animals sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I hate taking out the trash, man.
The women's bathroom smells far worse than the men's.
It's not even close. It's not even close.
It's not even a contest.
Smell like iodine.
I never even thought about the scent of a bathroom until I walked into there.
Yeah.
I was like, this smells like a fucking bathroom.
It's just like a strong, like, yeah, it's like
strong pussy smell. You get the
smell.
ghost of all pussies.
Yeah.
And pussy comes in a lot of different shapes, forms,
Check-
and qualities.
Shout out to all the lovely ladies watching this. I don't believe we said that. Shout out to all the lovely ladies.
Yeah, shout out
but
to the
check
lovely
your
ladies
pH
over,
value.
man.
Yeah, check that, please.
Yeah.
Cranberry
Check your
juice,
pH, test your cream, make sure it's
all
all right.
that. Please. You know what
Cranberry
I'm saying?
juice.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I
know.
heard.
You ain't a gynecologist. You just doing what you know.
Hey, that's what we heard. That's what we all doing. Nigga.
Yeah, put some earwax in the pussy. That's an old rat.
Just water. Just make sure you're under gallon a day.
Yeah.
That pretty much fixes almost everything in life.
Gallon a day.
Yeah.
You got to flush out the system because the
Yeah.
body is set up for success.
Yeah.
It knows what it's doing. It does it subconsciously. You just got to give it the right ingredients.
You either got to drink water or fast, whichever one suits you. Fucking clean your system out, whatever detoxes you.
Would you would do a good fast? As much as you fake yogi on this podcast, you would fast, nigga.
Nah.
You
nah,
wouldn't fast?
Nah.
Not even one time?
Nah.
Not for the spiritual enlightenment? You don't want to talk to Allah, nigga?
Why would you do it?
For the spiritual enlightenment?
How long would you do it?
However long it takes
Yeah, I was
for
about to say,
God,
there's a lot of different types of fast. So what type of
Because
fast are you talking
it's
about?
like water
however long it
fast.
takes
It's
for
like,
God to answer the phone.
It's the Israeli fast.
Like, nigga, that dial tone might be ringing and I might just be listening to elevator music.
So
Nigga,
you're
you
talking
just
about
trying
like
to
a water
hallucinate.
fast.
Maybe.
Is that what you're? Because there's a lot of different. There's like intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
there's,
but I fuck around
there's
and
the
die doing
Ramadan
that.
version of
It's
fasting
the
where
Israeli
it's so many different levels of
Yeah.
fasting. It's like, but then there's like the Buddhist, the Gandhi, where it was nothing.
Or like
That
this-
was that, but he was more of like a hunger
He's being
strike too.
vague.
or even like the Huey Freeman where you just watch BET for
Yeah.
a week straight.
Facts.
That's a fast.
It's all different types of levels.
Yeah, nah, but I would do it to get whatever that is, to get to that place of stillness, to get past the point where, like, just natural bodily desires aren't what you're thinking about no more.
But that's my thing about it. You have to fast to get to that point. Like in my head, I'm like
Yeah.
I get the idea, but to not drink water, like now I'm thirsty. I'm a thirsty individual. You know,
you got to go without the game, right?
You know, you have to go without, receive. I've heard it.
That's Gatorade's whole shit. You replenish what you get back, but you ain't getting nothing unless you get.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, you're gonna have to do that fast.
I'm going to do it.
Like, a week is realistic? And for what?
Whoa, a week? What are we fasting?
Well,
Water,
you the
water only.
faster.
Water only.
I'm not going a week without drinking water.
No, it's not.
I'm not going
No,
to
no, no,
drown
no. Like, no.
in
All
air.
you are drinking is water.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
food.
Oh.
Yeah, no
But-
food, water
But
only.
it's so many different types of
Yeah.
fasts. He doesn't know all the options.
Yeah.
So you're just being
So,
vague.
like,
Well,
let's
I was
just
thinking about the options that you wasn't thinking about, nigga.
Yeah, let's
Apparently,
just- so
you
let's just
know
keep it
any
at-
of them.
so
Yeah,
let's just
no,
keep it
spitting
at-
on this,
yeah.
nigga. Huh?
So let's just keep it at a water fast. How long would y'all go?
I'll get
Only
it.
drinking water.
I give H2O 72 hours.
But
That's a good chunk of time, especially for your first fast.
with my lifestyle, that just wouldn't work.
What do you do
Nigga, I'm active. You wouldn't know.
with your lifestyle?
My
nigga?
lifestyle,
what you
nigga.
gotta eat,
I'm
nigga.
active, nigga.
All right,
I'm not,
nigga.
I'm not just sitting at the crib, nigga. I'm active. I'm always
Okay.
on the go.
All right.
It just wouldn't work.
I mean, for me, like, I played basketball all my life.
Oh well, we're not bragging about what
Don't
we're
take
doing
that
after.
personal. Don't take that personal.
What do you-
Why did you take that
You
personal?
just did it. Oh my god. Wait. Like I don't
He's
think I'm
projected.
crazy.
He's
I don't
projected.
think I'm crazy.
He's projected.
But you just did that, and now you're
I
putting
ain't
it
do
on
nothing.
me, and we all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it.
They not looking at shit.
You talking about AJ or them?
Yeah, you said they see it. They not looking at nothing. There's nothing to see.
The viewers see it.
I forgot what my point was.
Exactly. But no, we were talking. Wait. Fasting.
Fasting. What about fasting? Oh, nah, because I was about to say, like, being an athlete, being active, like, I actually prefer going into shit with an empty stomach sometimes. Because sometimes when I eat, especially when, like, niggas like, yo, you got to eat something before the game, that's what fucked me up. Because I'm rushing to try to get something in my goddamn stomach before to play basketball.
Especially,
it's not necessary for me.
Especially carbohydrates.
Nigga, water, I just need water and rest.
Yeah. But when you're fasting it, though, it's different. Like, I don't know, man. I need something. I could do it, like, by the sun. You know, sunset, you know, it's time for me to indulge.
Yeah.
But, like the Muslims.
Like the natives.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fast like an indigenous.
Yeah, you know, for Allah.
Who else would you be doing it for?
Well, you know, they got different names. Shit.
Yeah, you know, it's different ways to call God, nigga.
But just, I don't know, just drinking water, it just wouldn't work. I'm too hungry. My metabolism, it just wouldn't work.
That's the point.
The point is to suffer.
The point is because you are a soul, you a spirit having a human experience.
Yeah.
And we get caught up in the human shit, the human needs, hunger, busting a nut, paying your taxes.
Yeah.
Like, we so focused on all of that. That's the whole point of fasting, is like get to that place of stillness, to that nothingness. That's why spiders, they just be chilling. Them niggas meditate all the time. Unless it's time to eat, unless it's time to do something, or unless they feel a little tingle in their web, they not doing something. They just monk mode.
I mean, insects.
Not consuming.
I forgot what that's. Insects do that. I forgot what it is.
It's some type of
It's
like
a word.
hibernative state.
Yeah.
But if you want to put some spiritual shit on it, you could do that.
I don't know.
Like,
man.
nah, nigga, they talking to God. They ain't just resting.
Like, if you can get to God, if you could get closer to God by not indulging in whatever, like, can't you also get closer to God by busting a nut?
No.
But
You're
by
missing the
busting
point.
the biggest nut you can possibly bust.
Well, that is a heavenly experience, and God lives in heaven.
That's what I'm saying.
So you are close to God.
Why not just do the other options?
But no.
Like, you could just, I don't know.
But it's flashes. It's momentary heaven.
Yeah.
That's why to really stay in heaven, you gotta resist it.
Yeah. I completely understand the whole
I sound like a
spiritual
rabbi.
aspect. Yeah, you call me the fucking
Yeah.
spirit. Yeah, you hey.
I lit incense for the first time the other day. It was like, it smells different in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and when it smells different, it feels different.
Yeah.
I think that's all, like, it's all encompassing.
Nigga, mind, body, matter, it's all the same.
Maybe
you
just
know?
a little placebo, but a
Yeah.
placebo gets you a long way, nigga.
Yeah.
Placebo will make you fuck that girl at the club.
Look at the screen.
Placebo
Yeah.
will make that medicine work. Men enjoy less than 3 hours of orgasm in their lifetime. Wait, hold on. I have to reread this. Men enjoy less than 3 hours of orgasms in their lifetime.
Wait.
This is a statistic. This is on average.
According to a Chinese online media report, if a man can live up to 78 years old and has 2.02 seconds of orgasm each time he has sex, click on it, please.
What's happening?
I don't even know what this is saying.
Do you understand?
I'm trying to. A man gets.
Hold on. I'm going to read this, and I'm trying to use my third grade comprehension.
Let me.
Have sexual problems. Damn, they got pop-up ads. A man gets just an average of less than 3 hours of orgasm throughout his lifetime, according. That can't be
Whoa,
true.
yeah,
I
okay.
know niggas who
Nah.
do masturbation telethons. Nigga.
Yeah.
Like they beat. If you beat your dick for 16 hours, you busted 3 hours worth of nuts.
If you've never,
They're talking about the actual ejaculation. How long does yours last?
Oh, like how long am I coming?
The actual, exactly.
Oh.
that's an interesting. Wait, hold on. What's the number on it?
I'm
That
interested.
changes everything.
Yeah. This is a
right
different
here.
conversation there.
This line.
2.5 seconds, pimp.
Bro, that's the longest 2.5 seconds of all time, nigga. You feel every millisecond. You're no more present than when you're erupting.
2 seconds.
That's all it is. That's probably why we feel so much shame after masturbating, or like shame after fucking a girl that we shouldn't have.
Because it's 2 seconds.
Because it's like, nigga, you stupid fool. Like
Yeah.
you 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You did all that for this.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand if you gonna smoke some crack and you gonna be high and blissful for 2 hours.
For 2
So for
hours.
2 hours, you can completely ignore the mistake you just made.
Exactly.
But you have 2 seconds to enjoy and then reflect on the fuck up you just did, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. That's real shame. It's not shameful enough to get you to not do it again, though.
2 point. I'm trying to think about like what's the longest like.
Yeah, what's the longest nut you busted?
I think it was way more than 2 seconds. Nigga.
Yeah, nah, I've erupted.
Yeah, it had to have been. Maybe I'm just more of a man than these Chinese
You know,
men.
sometimes when you're drinking, especially when you first started drinking, and like that shit hits you and it's just engulfing you. Like 5 minutes you can't breathe. It's just like you just fighting through some shit. I've had nuts like that.
Wait, nigga.
You ain't
Like,
ever drunk and it's like that shit just strong as hell. Like you can't breathe for a little bit. It's like all you can do is worry about this passing.
Yeah.
That I've nutted like that before.
Yeah.
Sounds like a full body.
Full body.
And it
Full body
lasts.
I
experience.
erupted throughout my whole. My girl doesn't like when we talk about this. When we talk about shit like this. When I talk about ghost of past nuts.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm reliving it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you are, but
Yeah.
let's move on though. But 4 seconds. 4 seconds.
Yeah, I gotta go home.
You gotta go home,
Fuck.
nigga. That's a crazy thing to think about, though.
Yeah.
Gotta go home.
It's an incredible concept. We'll get on it.
Yeah.
But I've had nuts that
Wait,
lasted a lifetime.
Bro, at least 5 seconds, 6
yeah,
seconds.
nah, nigga.
But at the same time, this is a Chinese
and when
study.
they keep sucking when the faucet is running, that just adds another 10 minutes?
This is a Chinese study. Everything is shorter for them.
That is true.
So
yeah, that's genius.
we're-
Height, everything.
We gotta add,
the
like-
averages. You gotta chop it in half.
Yeah.
I don't know. So,
The Soul Brothers nut
because
lasts
how
8
long do you?
seconds.
Because like in actuality, I guess we'd just be counting like pumps, like how many squirts, essentially, right?
No,
Yeah.
I think that they're
It's-
talking about
like once your
Like-
penis stops squirting.
You know, like,
Yeah,
when
it's
you
like-
first bust a nut, you know, like when you tense up, until that
Right.
tense up relieves. That's like,
no, because I don't count that as nothing.
nah, bro.
I'm not nothing until I see confetti.
But that's
That tense up is the warning call. That's how you know to pull out.
you might as well count it though.
Yeah,
You might-
I would say that's the beginning.
Like it's like
Because it does feel good.
you tense up, and then it's it's a peak.
It's like, whoa.
But
it's
then
like
from-
being on a roller coaster, and
but-
then you just,
Yeah.
It has to go down.
then you just fucking erupt. All right, I'll put it in there.
But 5-6 seconds at least
5-6 seconds at least.
tops. Like,
Yeah.
and that might
And
be
that's a
like the
lot.
lowest. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not having great sex. That's
know
what
what I'm
this
saying?
is. See, when you do studies and you gather research, you got to account for all variables. How amazing were these nuts?
China.
I busted like, let me just get like this nut is just business. It's a transaction. Let me get it out and over with.
Everything is based off of a credit system in China, so that's probably with sex too. Like, they probably just trying to get it over with in the most efficient way
Bro,
possible.
you can't even like have. There's so many rules in China. You probably are subconsciously busting half a nut on purpose just so you don't have a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Type shit. Like, let me bust half this nut just to
Yeah.
ensure that my lineage isn't gonna be shamed
You know what I mean?
forever because I had 4 daughters.
What is the average amount of time for me? 5.
What is the average amount of time for a man to climax? 5 to 7 minutes.
That's probably
That's how long it takes to get there.
To get there?
less than that.
That's
But
average. That can't be true.
Yeah, way quicker, right?
That might be the average in the Caribbean. Yeah. Or wherever the stigma is that they got like giant ass dicks, wherever that is. Nigga.
Yeah, but
The
nah,
Congo.
like 2-4.
Nigga, if you were challenged to bust the fastest nut possible, like we was going for speed, are you serious? 5 to 7 minutes, you lost. You playing like Luca.
Yo, that's crazy. Like, how fast could you bust a nut?
Instantly.
That's not instantly. You're doing the wrong
Instantly.
job, nigga. You need to be on a film set right? with a white snow
Nah,
bunny, nigga.
if you buzzing instantly,
Hey,
uncontrollably, that's a
But
problem.
when you say instantly, that means
Yeah.
mind over body control.
If I
like,
want to.
nigga, you're doing the wrong thing.
But that's like nobody would pay for that because that's easy. Everybody can
But
do
the
that.
fact that you can do it on a snap of a dime, meaning you could do it at a 15-minute mark.
Bro, that's nothing to worship. There's niggas who put a condom on and bust a nut. Like, that's not impressive.
But I'm saying, like, the act of having the ability to go, I want a nut, and you nut, that's amazing.
That's everybody.
You can do that.
Who struggles to nut?
Bro,
that's the minority of men. You ever struggled to bust a nut
I think that's the majority.
There wasn't the third or fourth nuts?
You're changing the context. It's not struggling to nut. It's wanting to nut and actually nutting. Not everybody can just do that.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of a superpower.
That's what I'm saying. You're a porn star.
Yeah, that's a superpower.
Like, you're fucking a girl, it's like, I want to nut now.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it's not like that all the time. There's some times where me wanting to nut fast makes me last long as a bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm trying to get it off, that shit prolongs it forever.
That's what, like, you can
it's
do.
reverse psychology. I psych myself out of busting.
Which is probably, depending on your situation and the time management necessary, it's probably for the best.
Yeah,
but I mean,
if you got that little trick in your bag, you can do some elaborate mental gymnastics.
But nah, only like, nigga, 1% of the population of men can do that shit.
Can buzz on command? I feel like I'm probably up there with R. Kelly then. But nah, I take that back.
Well,
I'm not up there with R. Kelly.
You could have said any.
Bro, R. Kelly came, then he pissed, and then he came again.
No jokes aside, you being serious?
That actually happened.
Are you being serious?
That actually happened.
He came, because I know what you're talking about.
He pissed, he came again. They talked about this shit on the Brilliant Idiots, I remember back in the day. He came, pissed, and came again.
Whoa.
That's elaborate. Right. That's sensational.
That was a good one.
That's what you pay for.
All right.
You don't pay for a nigga that can just cream himself instantly.
All right.
Nigga, any nigga off the street can hit an open jump shot. But when you get a nigga that can create a shot with 4 niggas going them,
yeah,
immaculate.
Yeah.
Sign them to the max contract.
Yeah.
This nigga peed, he came, then he pissed again.
It's AI.
That's complete. He has complete phallic control.
That's man.
You know what type of zen-like state?
Bro,
you
like,
gotta
that's
fast.
impossible, nigga.
You gotta
That's
fast
impossible.
to be able to bust like that.
Bro, how can you even do that? Nigga, that's impossible.
That nigga,
He
you
has
gotta
a myth.
fast.
He's a myth.
He talks to God. God whispered in his ear how to do it.
Gotta have to be, nigga.
Yeah, nah, you gotta be super religious. These chairs are extremely comfortable, though.
They're comfortable, right?
Because I went through the 3 stages of how you can sit in this shit throughout. How long have we been recording?
140.
140.
Yeah.
And I'm in that stage right now while I sunk into this bitch.
Yeah. Fantastic chairs, man. Shout out to the group for buying these chairs, man. And by group, AJ and Lauren.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
You do the same thing on homeroom too, though. By the end of the homeroom, you be in that armrest.
I'll be in that bitch.
Yeah, you be in that armrest,
Just
bro.
slowly. I'm a nestler.
It's comfortable, though.
I like to just groove my way in there. That's why I'm tone groove.
So you slide up in there.
Yeah. Why
Slow
did you?
like a snail.
Oh, I forgot your name is your fucking name. Yeah, you like J. Cole.
What?
First initial, last name.
Yeah, mine is pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine's pretty simple. It makes it easier for, if I want to, give TED Talks.
TED Talks?
Yeah,
you
my
can
name
easily
is my
transition into white America with that name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm setting myself up.
Tone Groove not that bad though. If you say it fast enough, it sounds like a real nigga. How does Tone Groove over there?
It's like Flavor Flav. It's like that shit. Yo, when you tell them when I first
that's funny hilarious.
I pulled up to this crib. Nigga was like, yo.
Yeah, set the scene.
I'm super you was like, I'm super 90 right now.
Like, oh yeah. Nah, you said it the best. I don't want to say it because I feel like that's gonna be me taking credit for it. Say it, nigga.
Well, the black skater?
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like the only black skater you can choose in a game?
When I put
like he's dressed like that, right?
When I put this
he's
shit
like
on,
the only nigga.
When I put this shit on the crib, I went up to Justin and I was like, nigga, I feel like I look so hip hop right now.
Yo.
I had my hat on backwards and I was like, what am I doing?
Yo.
You look like you look like Terry Kennedy.
Hey, nigga.
Terry Kennedy is what you name a black skater.
Yeah.
He was born to do that.
Nigel Houston.
That's like being named Tiger Woods or Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
Like they gave you the name for the position. And speaking of Lonzo Ball, that nigga may not play. That nigga might not play ever again. I'm high now. It's getting at that point. I'm slurring my speech. Yeah,
Nigga say sorry.
Yeah, I'm high now.
Nigga, you thinking about
Why
it. But why is that
this
true?
shit kicked in like long. It took a minute. That shit was a slow brew.
Nah, the peak was just long.
Yeah, like LeBron.
Yeah.
You don't know when his prime really ended because it never did.
Exactly. But is that true though?
What?
Oh, Lonzo.
Yeah, they're saying he may never play
Yeah, I'm
again.
like-
See, you're high too.
Because I was like LaMelo, like nigga,
Yeah.
he's playing forever.
It's the
But
same
nah, yeah, he's a brittle man.
It's not that he's brittle. He's just beaten down. Like, you got to think, you played thousands of hours of basketball before you was even in the NBA.
But let's be other side. Shouldn't that make him like resilient?
Nah,
If he's
that's
doing,
not how that works.
If he's doing like
Haven't they all done that to get to the NBA?
No, not it. It was different back in the day.
Everybody,
because
yeah,
youth sports in America right now that's a $1 billion corporation. It wasn't as many niggas getting fed off that shit as it was like when Jordan was coming up. So like, you know, you had the 5-star All-American camps and all that shit, but it wasn't as elaborate right now. There's AAU coaches who do that as a full-time job.
But what if it?
Because they getting Adidas sponsorships.
Yeah.
These niggas is playing billions of games before they ever get to the NBA. And they getting NBA-like injuries. They have veteran ankles.
But
and they just got drafted.
All right, like, because it has to be more to that.
That's
other
what
than
it is.
just the games play. Because it's
Wear and tear is a real thing. There's only so much that your body could do. There's only so much that your body could take. And even when you look at a nigga like LeBron, you got to put millions of dollars in your body every year to be able to last that long.
But what if it's like
And you got to be a genetic freak off rip. So you got to be godlike genetics, godlike budget to fund this shit. There's only so much you could do with your body.
But I feel like it's so many things that go into it because, like, let's say if he learned a crossover.
He hasn't played a game since January of 2022. And he's undergone 3 knee surgeries.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And they say, see, with the knee is weird because it's
It either works or it
it's
don't.
a self-healing system sometimes. So with certain injuries, if you get the surgery, it's because you was impatient. It's because you wanted to get on the court now. And, you know, anytime you doing some shit, for instance, like you trade instance for quality, you're going to suffer in the end. You not really fixing your knee. You just getting it right so you can get out there, but you're going to tear it again.
But like,
That's all that's happening.
But what if it's like a deeper issue, like his body, like when he first started learning basketball, like his body mechanics was
just
all
allergic.
His, like whatever he was doing, like body mechanic wise, it was just unhealthy. It was wrong. So he kept doing that for years. It's not.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When you look at the way that nigga shoot, you got a point.
But that's
That nigga's body mechanics was a little wonky.
bro, because I was that's what it be. I was about to get in the whole. My coach, my fighting coach, he was talking about
like
that.
alignment of like your
Like, if
your
you-
ligaments, right?
If you're doing something wrong for years,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
That's true.
Like,
Those things are mutually exclusive.
and then like if you just look at Lonzo, he everything about him is just different. Like his shoulders is all fucking, it's so scrunched up. It's like
Yeah, can we Google pictures of this nigga? I'm not gonna lie. What was that puppet show on Nickelodeon where they was like a little cracked out? They worked at a fast food restaurant and they was ugly. They was just some like white. I don't even. What was that show?
oh my god,
You know what
It's
I'm
like-
talking about, Shane? Because Shane perked up. Say it again.
No, that was it Cranky Yankers? No, that was
Cranky Yankers. That sounds crazy.
That's some other shit.
puppets were doing
They were kind of puppets.
But there was some crazy looking puppets.
That's what he looks like. I wish we could bring up this show.
He does look like something. But even like I remember when he first joined like the NBA and like 2K added his animations, like you couldn't.
Look at the way he's running.
His body mechanics is stupid. That's what I'm saying. That's not because of basketball.
He runs like a nigga named Zoe.
That's because somebody when he was 5 or when he was 8 didn't tell him like, yo, stop running with your heel.
Yeah.
Like,
but
fix
you
your
don't
shit.
know proper running form,
Hey,
nigga.
of course I don't. Yeah, but look,
This might
is what
be
happens, though.
textbook, but it don't look right. It look weird.
Bro.
It look like he running with his titties.
It looks like his core not. He don't got the strength to
He's
hold
not
himself up.
activating it. Yeah, he's not activating
You know
his
what I'm
core.
saying?
Yeah. I wish we knew the name of that goddamn show because he looked like one of them puppets.
Nah, man. But this is why like quality is important Like,
Yeah.
is Luka?
Shows that screen.
Yo, Luka been playing for forever. At
No,
the
he
highest,
hasn't.
he's been playing for forever.
Well, he's been playing basketball all his life,
He's forever.
but he's from overseas. They have a different structure over there. He was a pro when he was 13.
Even worse.
No,
But
that's not
even-
worse. That's more. That's better. Because a pro, you got a season. You got like a certain amount of games, nigga. AAU, there's
But-
summer AAU. There's season AAU. There's high school basketball. You play
But-
for 5 different teams. He's only
and-
playing for one nigga.
And they're all different levels of skill. It's all different. It's like
He plays for as an American. You play for 17 different teams before you go pro. Luka played for 2 teams his whole life, probably.
the
And
positives.
you know, I'm just say that with a grain of salt.
The positives, the positives
Yeah.
and the negatives of both outweigh each other. That's what I'm saying. Like if he was playing pro, nigga, he's playing professional. So
Yeah.
like he's playing hard. Like with AAU, man, them niggas be playing a lot of times and not in a good way. They just be out there.
Bro, it's even worse, nigga. I'm telling you, it's worse. They play for highlights. That's more dangerous because you're gonna take more risk.
Do you think that Lonzo had a, he sacrificed his body and his career for his family to prosper in the NBA though?
No, he didn't sacrifice.
I'm not gonna put
anything.
for his family to prosper in the NBA. You know, I ain't gonna say it like
First of all,
that.
No, to answer your question,
Well,
no.
yeah. Well, yeah. That's what you do as an athlete.
But-
you put your body on the line for other people's entertainment.
But he wasn't like.
You're like a soldier.
But he wasn't dunking the basketball like I know this is gonna hurt me, but we need
He
these
wasn't
views.
there. Put it that way, AJ. He wasn't dunking the basketball to get out the hood. Them niggas went to Chino Hills.
Yeah,
This is come on now.
he had
They were okay.
I don't
you
like-
can't name a nigga Lonzo and not have like a future for him.
I don't even
that's
like mentioning
certified.
him. I don't like mentioning the Ball brothers without shouting out LeVar
Because he's the
just-
architect.
He shout out to one of the best father figures.
He taught you how to be a dad, right?
Nigga,
Him,
hey.
Uncle Phil. It's only a few
And they're all-
representations of that.
They're all lighter complexion.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Don't do that.
that's what they did.
What was the nigga on Family Matters? He was
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say
he
yeah,
was
that-
black. He was black as hell.
What was his name? That's what I'm saying.
Dad.
But
That's what his name
he
was.
was 12. He was an officer.
He was the feds.
But
Carl Winslow.
that's not a cool
His name is
name.
Carl, nigga. Yeah,
Come
fuck
on,
out of
man.
here. Yeah, I don't know Philip Banks, nigga.
Philip.
Will made that cool, but Philip Banks,
Philip Banks,
even
that's-
Carlton, you can't name black people that shit.
Yo, when we was outside, my nigga, we met that one dude. His name was Salah.
Yes, Salah.
Ethnic ass
Yeah,
name.
his middle name was Sekum, nigga.
Yeah, Allah Samakbah, real Arabic.
Yeah.
But I was telling him, like, when I have my children, boy or girl, I'm gonna give them like some African shit.
Yeah, I was just talking to my girl about that shit.
I know, I don't know her, but she's real big on that. Like,
Yeah.
that was,
Yeah. Her name is some unique shit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, she want to carry that on. But she was talking about some Leonidas. I was like, no. Not Grooves Kid. Leonidas.
This nigga he gonna pick a sword out the ground, nigga. That's some mythical shit.
Where's Prince Leonidas?
Yeah, he's gonna have a white horse and nigga long hair.
Yeah, nah. When you name a nigga Leonidas, that sounds like he was just born to cause mischief in a royal way. You know what I'm saying?
Like he has to be something.
Yeah, he sounds like a top athlete, but it's like something.
You can't
it
be a
sounds-
bum named Leonidas.
Yeah, but it's like
there's no home
it's like in wrestling or like shot put or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he has to be something.
yeah, it's got to be
With a
something
name like that.
Yeah, he's got to be like an Olympic gold medalist to have a name Leonidas.
When you got an exemplary title, nigga, you have expectations.
Yeah, you need a gold medal for sure.
Leonidas,
man.
that itis is what do it. Because you name a nigga Leo, he could be as lazy as he want to be.
Yeah,
There's
itis.
plenty of lazy Leos, but the Leonidas, nigga,
I think that makes it Greek. Like she loves Greek mythology.
she likes Mediterranean food.
Well, yeah, nigga.
She'll fuck up some falafel.
Shout alpaca.
Yeah,
But nah,
Leonidas, nah.
I
Couldn't
wouldn't
do
do
it.
that. I
Couldn't
wouldn't
do it.
that. But I mean, names is something you work out. You probably don't even know it until you get to that point.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, a name is what you make it. Because if that nigga grows up and he's a fucking asshole, he's an asshole with a cool name.
Yeah.
If anything, it's gonna make him more of an asshole because he's entitled now.
Yeah.
Like nigga, I played basketball with a nigga named Messiah.
A what?
His name was Messiah.
Oh, Messiah. I met a couple of niggas.
Well, in all actuality, the nigga's name was 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃. His middle name was Messiah. But when you're called 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 and you have the option to go by Messiah, you're gonna get called Messiah.
Why wouldn't they just switch that out?
Messiah Glenn Panky instead of Glenn Messiah Panky. It probably rang better. It was probably his daddy's name, and he's his daddy's fucking son.
Yeah, Glenn.
It actually was his daddy's name because that's my coach. Yeah, Glenn. Yeah.
Oh, he was the son's father.
Yeah, it was his namesake, nigga.
Okay.
He had a Bronny James.
Damn, what was the team called, nigga?
Team Potential. Started with a P like Panky,
I was about to
nigga.
say.
That's good branding right there.
Yeah.
That's what LeVar Ball did. LeVar Ball made a league for his niggas to get where they had to be. That's parenting.
That's what you have to, that's what everybody preaches about. Like, nigga, just build your own castle and make your own rules.
But they try to make it seem like he was the mad black dude for doing that shit. He took the Damon Dash approach of being a sports dad. And won.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Ah.
He won. He won in the, objectively speaking, but he set his expectations like to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
he
was two out of, because wasn't his expectation all three sons in the NBA and then on the same team? He did 2 out of 3.
Then have all 3 of them niggas be the greatest of all time,
Right.
one after each other.
Yeah,
like,
but
you know,
he
he
did
went for
2
the
out of
moon.
3.
He went for the moon and landed on the stars, and he's still an astronomer. So you know,
Yeah.
yeah. He's successful. He made it. Jello ain't get there though.
I
You're never
was
gonna be
literally-
100%. Nobody
I
shoots
wonder
100% from the field.
How was he feeling? Like about the Jello? I mean, I don't know.
To be a good 3-point shooter, you only had to hit 40% of 35% of the time to be good. To be
Yeah.
elite, that's 40%. That's not even half, nigga.
Yeah. And Jello was kind of nice, right?
He was the best shooter, but he didn't have the best intangibles.
Yeah.
He was like 6'5", but he wasn't long 6'5", Paul.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, and he was like the shortest one. He's built more like a linebacker.
Yeah.
The other two, they was kind of built to play basketball. Like, there's an archetype for that.
Yeah.
He was lazy too.
And he stole from Chinese people,
Which is the biggest
Which is
thing.
what the biggest thing is, because there's a lot of lazy niggas in the NBA.
Yeah.
Lazy would get you far.
That's kind of, yeah.
I even heard Paul George talking about it on his podcast. He was like, "Nigga, 75% of the NBA is garbage.
And yeah. Or like
it's
they
just
take it for
niggas
granted.
with jobs.
Yeah.
Damn,
like
for real?
they just there.
He said that
Literally.
on his podcast.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's plenty of niggas who just there because like they treat basketball how we treat flipping fries at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I was born 7 feet tall. It's something I can do to get paid.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of that.
I wish I was 7 feet tall. Shit.
Yeah.
It's just second nature.
Fucking blessing, nigga.
Damn.
That's more than half the league is garbage.
That's why it's like,
So does it make them look worse in comparison? Because like y'all just fucking up bums.
yeah,
Garbage to them is still great.
yeah.
That's
Garbage
true.
is, yeah.
Interesting caveat in this
Yeah,
report.
true.
It's gold-plated garbage.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
shit is gold to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them could be better. All of them could be great. They could have way more great players, but
And you know, Paul
Yeah.
George, like garbage. He was probably saying like overall, like their mentality, the work ethic, everything
yeah.
around them.
Yeah.
I saw a
Just
hot
trash.
ass take the other day. I saw a nigga said that Paul George is like the most second gifted nigga behind Kevin Durant in terms of skill to length ratio, intangibles and talent.
I saw a tweet with that, and it showed his highlights. And you know, when you read it with the highlights,
And well, you put anything behind the highlight, it's gospel. It's gone. It's
It
out
gotta
of
be
here.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's proving it right here.
Yeah.
They didn't stop him.
but it's interesting.
But you know, when I heard it, I took the Jay Noblez approach. I hated it at first, so I was looking for ways to discredit it.
You can't take the Jay Noblez approach because that's only a way I know how to do it.
Oh, okay. I forgot Shane was here because for a moment
The
I was like, AJ's right there, Lauren's right there. Them dogs learn how to
The
open
dog,
the door.
yeah, the dogs
Them
evolve.
dogs is on 2 paws and he opened that door. It brought me out of it for a little bit. Paul George is a smooth ass nigga though on that court. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, and he's 6'9", and he plays defense as well. There's a lot that goes into that. I think we better than the brilliant idiots at giving basketball takes.
What you mean?
I think we better than the brilliant idiots at giving basketball takes. That nigga 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃, the God, said that Steph Curry was better than LeBron. Like, and it was a real conversation he wanted to have. In no capacity could that ever be true. It's not even possible.
Yeah, it's not true.
It's just simply not true.
And it's
You
it's like
he can't do what he
yeah,
does.
Yeah.
Do what I do if you better than me, nigga.
Yeah. Stephen Curry is a great player, though. Let's not get it crazy, you know.
Steph Curry is the epitome of like, I don't want to put this because I don't want niggas to think I'm hating on him. That nigga that jumped off the boat and got eaten by that shark, that's Steph Curry. If he didn't jump off the boat, like the shit was kind of already set up for him.
No.
First of all, your dad's name is your dad was in the NBA. He was a nigga in the NBA, and he was one of like the preppy ones. Niggas like Grant Hill,
he was a little
anybody that went to Duke. Niggas like Chris Webber and Jalen Rose, like you know it's a certain type of black dude. It's Carlton Banks, nigga.
Yeah.
Like he was a Carlton. Yeah. Your dad was a Carlton. So that means your grandfather was a Philip Banks.
Caveat, he's one of the people that have, you know, brittle bones. So it's not like Stephen Curry.
He had
so
brittle
it's not
bones.
like he just had an easy way to the, like, he was fighting for a long time.
Yeah, but there's no will. He could fight forever, and he'll never be as good as LeBron James.
Oh, no,
that
never.
nigga was born to be good. That's different. You know how many 6'3" light-skinned niggas there are? There's plenty of them. It's not a lot of 6'9" niggas that can pass the ball. That have fuck that. It's not a lot of 6'9" niggas who are 6'9", who have athleticism.
Yeah.
And who have the intelligence. Because he might not be the most well-read nigga off the court, but he's actually a genius when it comes to playing sports.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely.
That takes a different IQ. He's Albert Einstein, nigga. He hit genetic lottery, nigga.
Yeah.
He's a mega millionaire.
LeBron is, is he the greatest mind of basketball ever?
I don't know. That's an interesting debate because I don't know if you can give that to a player.
Who would you give it? Like, that's something you would give to a coach?
I would feel more comfortable giving it to a coach because, and you know, they need each other. But even when you look at like the legends, the Shaqs, the Michael Jordans, nigga, when you look at who people put in their top 5, Shaq, Jordan, Kobe, somebody else probably. They all had the same coach at one point in time, nigga. He's the underlying common denominator. Phil fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
So when you talk about basketball minds, like players come in with the gift and the talent, but they still need the maestro.
Yeah.
And you gotta have that mind to be, you feel me? Like, you gotta be a brainiac for real. You gotta know. I'm not saying you gotta know all the X's and the O's, but that definitely helps,
you have to
nigga.
know the ins and out.
Yeah.
Damn, it's crazy.
I don't think you could give it to a player. I think you gotta talk about niggas like Phil Jackson, or like Greg Popovich. But it's a couple niggas. LeBron's up there though. Look, that's how good of a player he is. His IQ as a hooper rivals a coach. That's why they let him make so many GM decisions because they kind of trust him like he's a basketball genius. Let's see what he do. And even a genius can shit the bed.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it
Stephen
don't.
Hawking, I'm not gonna do it. That's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
There's better jokes than that. You feel me? You gotta go for the quality shit.
Well, nigga, don't be so self-righteous now, nigga, to make the jokes.
Nah, nigga. We 2 hours in, nigga. You gotta get self-righteous. So have a fucking low.
But nah, yeah, that is funny, yeah. He's literally shit in the bed.
Yeah. What was we talking about?
It's talking about geniuses in basketball.
Yeah.
Started from lazy players and Paul George conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Nuggets winning this series, though?
I don't know. I really don't know. Anytime somebody is the favorite, you should probably bet against it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Heat since you said that. I'm going to play the devil's advocate, nigga.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Jokic lovers lately. They've been coming out the woodworks.
It's easy to suck dick when, you know,
he made it to the end. You know
niggas
what
is
I mean?
worshiping it. Yeah. He probably is the best player in the NBA, though, when you think about it. Because it just doesn't look good. That's what we're hating on. Everybody's taking the J. Noblez approach. Like, we don't like the way it looks. It don't smell good. It don't sound right. So we're just going to discredit it.
Nah. It's something missing.
We're pessimists.
Something missing.
That's
he's
what's
up
missing,
there.
dog. It's the eye test. He's not just doing shit. He's not making highlights, but he's producing. He's efficient.
But the
It's
best.
good basketball, but it don't look well. That's what the whole debate between James and Jordan is that Jordan just looks better doing it, even though James might be the better basketball player overall,
but
objectively speaking.
But I like Jokic games. I like the way it's like a day. It's like,
well, you're a purist.
Oh, so now
we're talking about the casual
Tony,
fan.
what am I like? Niggas, oh my god.
Nah,
Look,
but I'm talking to a lot of people are trying to discredit the nigga because they don't like the way it looks. They're saying that he's still not the best player in the NBA. You play basketball so you can appreciate him actually being good because you know what that takes.
But it's not even. I think he has style. It might not be like flashy, but I mean, how flashy? He's too fucking big. How flashy he needs to be,
nigga.
Behind the back is a lot for a 7 foot.
𝙼𝙃 𝚃𝚃 was all of 7 feet tall, and he played the game beautifully, nigga. Poetically. This nigga AJ stepping his Google game up though.
Nigga learning the ins and you can't see his face, but it's so focused.
I know he's working.
It's.
I could just imagine. I can see his face. I could just imagine it's a bead of sweat.
Yo, it's the face of a working man.
What are we looking at? Nikola Jokic highlights. Andrew Schultz had one of the best takes. He was like, everything he does just looks lucky. But if you look lucky that many times in a row, that's not a coincidence,
bro.
This is habit.
It's so lazy and like it's just his style.
Yeah, he's just like, he throws the ball.
That's his style. Like,
yeah, he's not even Magic Johnson with passing the ball.
But that's why I was
Magic Johnson. You know, that's the Coke era. You had to make things like, ooh, what.
But like
you had to come with a cadence.
That's smooth. But like, that's why I was saying like, nah, it's not about the style. It's something missing.
See,
but
look,
he is one of the best players.
You know, he's playing the high post and he is attracting so much attention. He just has niggas to cut to. That's athletic.
You know.
They double team his man. He passed to the wing nigga.
He can shoot. He knows the game.
Who was that? Michael Porter Jr. And a lot of his highlights are other niggas' highlights. Because he's the maestro. He's the playmaker.
You know.
It's the shameless work.
So wait.
Oh, this is thankless work. That's what I'm saying.
So cool assists aren't worth more than like average looking points.
Cool assists aren't worth more than average looking points.
Yeah, a lot of these highlights are assists.
No, that's definitely true. Cool, sensational looking assists is
in
better than a nigga getting an open layup for sure. You can make a highlight out of a pass.
Because a lot of his highlights are just.
He almost shot it, then he set the nigga up in the corner.
No, it's like I haven't seen him shoot one yet in this highlight reel. It's all assists.
But the shot that he almost took, he passed.
But
Look,
that's crazy because you know he can shoot. So it's like,
and that's why he's a threat, and that's why he's able to make that pass.
Yeah,
because you know he can hit that shot. He has the option now.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Look at you gotta. That's just basketball. That's just IQ.
But to say
that's the rhythm and the flow of the game.
But the best is
you in tune with it.
I don't know.
These aren't easy reads.
They're not.
You are more likely to get a gifted scorer than you are to get a gifted passer.
For sure.
There's 1,000 more gifted niggas who can get you a bucket than it is niggas who see something that happens before it happens.
Yeah.
Nigga, you are a psychic.
You have to know the game so niggas that European
You got to know the
style
game
of
so well.
basketball.
You got to be able to like parlay it. You got to have predictions. Like he's cutting here. He like the half cut on those. So I'm gonna give it to him over here.
It's so many like
before it even happens.
You have to know your teammates, their tendencies. There's so many things.
Passion is very beautiful, and there's moments where like sometimes when I make a beautiful ass pass, that's better than scoring the ball.
Yeah.
It's just better. Sometimes
because
some of the time
because the effort applied, like you still got what you wanted with the least amount of effort. That's the goal of life.
It feels like it takes more genius because I'm thinking for two. It's like I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm playing basketball for two niggas. Not only am I getting right, but I'm getting you right.
Exactly.
I have so much, I have something to give.
How do you feel when you just like get a nice pass off, but the nigga miss?
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's me and this nigga's relationship in the beginning. Because I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit like you ain't gotten better in basketball.
Yeah,
but before there was a point in time where I would pass Justin the ball and like a cartoon, like an animated character, he would jump up, catch it, and be on his back.
Now,
Like,
you see,
how did you not land on your feet?
And that's
Like,
crazy.
he's laying down now.
That's crazy.
Because I passed him the ball.
that happened. It's okay. First of all, be honest. We was hooping one day, right? A nigga threw a full court pass. I fucking caught it. I had to jump. It was one of those things. I had the one-handed OJ. And you feel? It's just one of those things.
Whoa, one hand.
Yeah.
Nigga, the mental image I have of that shit is leg sprayed, and then this nigga's on his back.
That's the type of throw.
And
like,
then he's on the ground.
That's
Travel.
what I had to do.
They call
Like,
travel on the
I had
play.
to fucking
He didn't get possession.
But you know that happens though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what happens. It used to happen a lot more often, and that's the point.
But what
You feel me?
happens more than that is Tony just thinking he's Allen Iverson, thinking he's the best one on the court.
That don't
like
happen.
he's pulling up in front of 3 people. Like,
Bro, you see,
and
this
wait,
is,
first of all,
they say the same thing
Lauren,
about
can you
Cole.
please come to the mic? Because we've hooped.
No, Lauren, stay over there. Because
No,
Lauren, stay
context.
over there.
Lauren hasn't hooped with us enough.
Lauren, if I look over there and I see Lauren, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Look, Tony is trying to yell it off. He's trying to yell it off. Don't let
I'm
him
gonna
do
just
that.
burn my way out of this, nigga.
Look,
turn this mic off. Cut the mic.
Lauren
Cut
hasn't.
the cable.
Lauren hasn't hooped with us enough to really know.
So why'd you call him over? You
but-
just set yourself up to
I
give
don't-
an expert
Tony,
on an
I
opinion
don't
that he's
do-
not an expert
I don't
on.
do what you do. I know what I'm doing, and it's very calculated. That's the
Everything
point.
I do is calculated.
That's the point I'm saying is that he's only hooped with us 3 times, and he knows what
He's
you do.
only hooped with us one time. See, what are you doing?
It was like 2.
How many times you play basketball with me?
The session was we played 2 games, but it was one session.
In
But we
one
played 2
session.
games.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But you can't with basketball. You can't do that. Like I remember everything.
Okay,
I
I'm
remember
not.
every
I'm
little
not gonna
thing.
do that, but let's generalize just for the sake of generalization.
I saw. I can see every shot I missed right now.
But okay, and
Swear to God.
And the game we're talking about,
I
people
remember
from,
how I felt before we even played.
Look, the game we're talking about for all the morning viewers, you know,
Yeah.
shout out to y'all. It was a bad game for everybody.
It was a
Yeah,
bad game.
everybody
It
had
was a
a bad
slippery
game.
floor. It wasn't
Yeah.
the best floor, but
Menace Material went in there and got their ass whooped, nigga.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
was a poor representation.
Menace
Yeah,
Material
we got-
Incorporated got
Yeah,
fucked up.
nah. I'm glad we ain't had no logos on, nigga.
But you
don't want
gotta
to be
feel-
associated with this.
You got to feel for what he can do, which
Yeah.
is not passing, fucking
That's
tunnel
not
zone.
true.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
Tony, you have
That's
tunnel,
not
which is
true.
fine.
That's not true.
It's fine.
It's fun to
Tony,
say that.
It's not
I
fun
will
to say
say, you from what I saw,
I'm
you
one of
have
the most-
skill. You have a lot of skill. Definitely over dribbled a little bit a couple times.
Yeah, because I'm getting my rhythm. We're
Yeah,
playing bad.
Yeah.
First of all,
You gotta
first of all,
think we're playing bad.
It's like you kind of like the ISO ball situation.
Yeah.
but and you see, look,
But you probably try to. I don't know if you're
Because
trying to drive
I
the
can
kick.
do that. Tell them what happened last time, nigga. Because this is what you do. You tell them what I do, but you don't tell them why I do that. Go
Look.
ahead, get frustrated, nigga.
this nigga Tony, right?
There was a
nigga
couple
Tony.
times you took jumpers on like 2 niggas.
Tony, like
And I can hit that. That's
Tony.
the thing.
But you see,
That's the thing.
but you want to
I
know,
can
like,
do
I
that.
don't have to talk.
That's what I do.
Because like
You niggas, I was surprised it wasn't a
This is
third.
why I don't
I
have
would have welcomed him. I would have invited him to play
Silence.
defense
Like,
on this possession right here.
this is why-
Hey, my nigga, RSVP for
Look.
this play. Because I'm about to get the bucket.
y'all-
But you know,
I
if 2
don't care
niggas is
who's
on you,
unattended.
but
Look,
it's like if 2 niggas is on you,
Look.
pause, you know, then it's like
look,
one
you
person's
don't-
open.
Lauren,
Some of the time,
you a lot of times with you don't have to talk, you don't have to respond. He just keeps talking, and it's like you're like a gambling addict. Oh, I can hit it. I've hit it once. Like nigga, who cares? Like pass the ball.
So
we're open.
Okay,
Nigga, who
okay,
cares?
okay.
But
okay.
no, I'm gonna give you your credit because there has been times
Okay,
where
go ahead.
Tony has made 4 shots in a row. Cool, but
No, don't just cool.
No.
I've looked incredible. Don't do that.
But you
that's
see-
why, because this is what happens
Look.
with like a Kobe
Look.
or like an Allen Iverson.
oh my
Is that-
god, oh my god, he just oh my god,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god.
But he
nigga,
did-
what did you just say?
I'll put my name with Kobe and Allen Iverson.
Oh.
But hold on, Justin.
This
hold
nigga's
on.
crazy.
Hold on. Why did I do that?
You
Why?
are on it
Why,
this
why did
episode.
I do that?
You are on it.
Why did I do that?
Because look,
How did he set this
I'ma
segment
give you
up?
your credit.
He set this
Look.
segment up by saying Tony thinks he's Kobe and Allen Iverson. So don't get mad when I say the shit
That's
after you said it, nigga.
I don't know if I said that, but if I did
That's
say that,
what you said.
Look.
Because
No, I
you're
think
trying
the
to
point
say
is
I'm
though,
past
he's
the
supposed
ball.
to say that. You're supposed to deny it.
I'm not denying it because
no,
I won't.
because look,
The game
First
speaks
of all,
for itself.
you
Bro,
can't say
last,
that.
Lauren,
Look.
last game we played, right? Last game we played.
which is the game I'm talking about.
Think about my mindset. I'm 5 for 5. I'm fucking my nigga up. And it's not just bullshit. Like, I'm actually creating shots and fucking this nigga up.
First of all,
I passed Justin the ball. This nigga fucking Humpty Dumpty fell over the wall and busted a turnover.
First of all,
So what am I supposed to do? What would from a coach perspective,
Oh my
Lauren,
God.
what would you rather see?
How do you-
would you
like-
rather see Kobe shoot over 2 niggas or
You don't
Jaylen
wanna ask me
Brown?
that question.
They can feel you lying.
Jaylen Brown turn the ball
They can
over.
feel you lying through their ears. First of all, the pass you're talking about, it was a short Asian
It was
nigga.
comical.
The nigga that threw me that pass, it was a short Asian nigga. Like, you know,
Definitely wasn't thrown by me. That shit you would have been
I
good.
probably would have caught it.
Yeah.
But look, Tony is good, but that's when he gets a big head.
Yeah.
Or I made 5
Yeah.
shots. What? Oh yeah, I
it
can make
takes
the
him out
next
of
one.
playing the game like the game
Bro,
should be played.
You're driving in. It's 4 people on you. Somebody's open,
yeah,
and they're probably behind you. Pass the ball, nigga.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. But you see, this is what Tony
To
does.
this nigga.
But
He
Tony
wants me to
but
pass
look,
him the ball.
Tony takes it personal because I get it. Because
And I don't like- I
because
don't-
if you make 6 shots in a row, it's I get it.
And like
I
you don't.
get
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like you niggas don't understand the mindset.
And then you're the player.
You don't understand what it takes to do
Look,
that.
You acting like I've never done that in a game myself,
no,
dogs.
we understand.
Because y'all
it.
niggas is giving me resistance. Like I swear to God, if Kobe was
No,
in this room,
I know,
see,
right now,
Okay,
he'd
it's
be
one- but
like,
it's-
you
it's-
niggas sound crazy.
No, it's
No.
one thing to be hot and like understand that you're hot and you got a hot hand. But even when you have a hot hand, you want to get yourself in a position to where that hot hand is more efficient.
Tony,
I've seen the ball go in the bucket 8 times now. I'm killing niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom. Next open shot I get is crazy. I'm not going 5-on-1.
It's like here's what would happen.
When
No,
did you
here's
go
what would
5
happen.
on 1?
Here's what
At
would happen.
what point in time?
Tony,
You know what I'm saying? 5 niggas
chill,
on you.
Chill, Lauren. I got it. Let me
This
explain.
nigga just-
Because I play
Who's
with him.
going 5 on 1?
I'm
Look,
saying I understand that
it would be-
dynamic of what he's trying to say.
It would be like this, right? Like, I don't even know how to explain. Look, I feel like we're explaining it. You're not.
I just gotta. This is what has to happen. Let me clear this up. I have to speak from a nigga who from this mindset because this is foreign to you niggas. Obviously, it's like a
no,
fucking spreading
I know
evil.
where you're going, but continue.
When you know that you're better than your team, which is just plainly like I'm not even. No, like I don't even want them to laugh because I'm not joking.
I know.
I'm trying to be so serious.
Just do it.
When you know that you're like you're just way better than everybody that you could pass the ball to.
First of all, like that
When you
saying,
just
like I understand what you're saying, and you're right.
Was the
But
rest of your
the
team
fact
that bad?
that basketball is a team sport, like what you're saying doesn't even matter. Like if you're driving in the paint and somebody's open, what would LeBron do? That's what you need to start asking yourself. What would LeBron do?
Nah, see, I watch '90s ball. That's my.
But
that's
see,
where I'm cooked
Tony,
from.
you got to understand from my perspective, you saying that doesn't work for me either because I haven't seen you just know that you the best player.
That's why I didn't want. That's why I don't
you
want
wanna
to
know
work
what's
from my
crazy?
perspective
That's
at
why
all.
I wanna know-
Even with seeing your skill and seeing your potential, like I hoop with niggas that are ridiculously nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm them niggas, but it's like.
Look,
like I'm not saying you're not good, but I don't know if I've seen that
Nigga,
even capability yet.
Look, every time.
That's why I didn't want you to speak. But
look, every time it's been like stories like, yo, Justin, nigga, I was fucking these niggas up. I had like 12 points. I'll hoop with them. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Not that, you might score like 5, but it's not like you're just the fucking.
you see, because
Monopoly man controlling everything.
This is human nature, right? So you gotta understand. In our relationship, I'm the hooper nigga. When I'm playing basketball well, that's not news. That's not. You're not gonna remember that. You're only gonna remember when I'm playing bad, because that's when I'm doing when I'm not supposed. That's when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do.
But
you don't get praise for doing your job.
you see, but look, you're changing the whole. This isn't about.
My friend that's better at basketball than me is playing good basketball. Like I'm not registering that. Like yo, he's really cooking these niggas. That's
do
what he's
register
supposed to
that,
do.
though.
That's
Look.
what he's supposed to do, though.
No,
But I register that when he do that.
look,
No.
if I'm friends with Mike
Nigga's killing
Tyson,
it.
and
That's Mike Tyson.
and I see him fucking nigga up, I'm not gonna go whatever.
That's
I'ma
Mike
go,
Tyson. He's the greatest of all time.
But you can
One of
semantics. Come on, you can compare. It's like
You can't compare me to Mike Tyson
if you compared yourself to Kobe and Allen Iverson,
from the way I play the game, not in terms of how good at the game I am.
but it's still audacious.
And
Like you
this-
can't be playing like Kobe and Allen Iverson.
How
know
are
what
you
I'm
gonna tell me how to play basketball?
I'm not telling you how to
This
play.
nigga just told me how I can't play. I'm not gonna act like I can't pass the ball. Like I'm not acting like I've never taken a bad shot. You playing basketball.
Yeah.
You're gonna take
But I
bad
feel you.
shots.
It's
You're
gonna
gonna
happen.
make turnovers.
But
See, what's
it's true.
happening is
It's true.
niggas is just like exaggerating something that's happened, and it's
I haven't seen you
happened.
hoop enough, but I've seen you passed in the games I played with you though.
Bro, and it's like that's like niggas don't even understand. I was a point guard growing up.
Yeah.
Like that's like what I was supposed to do until I got too tall for that shit.
Right.
There's a
That's
point.
my foundation. I love playmaking. And a lot of the times, I'm not the like we're not giants niggas, but for average people, we're tall as fuck. So when we go to the gym, we're gonna be one of the 2-3 tallest niggas there. I shouldn't be bringing the ball up and making these playmaking decisions. I just go play the wing or the fucking post. So
Look.
it's not even really my job to be passing if you want to be clear.
Nigga, first-
like if you want to be precise. You get what I'm saying?
First, don't.
You remember what
Look,
did,
wait,
when
wait.
we were at
Don't
the
make-
fashion show or the art gallery, what did the nigga say to me? He didn't say, I need my playmaking point guard.
I don't know what that nigga
He
said.
needed his two-way wing. That's what
Tony,
that's
first
what
of
I'm
all-
supposed to do. I play defense and offense.
Look, don't say you grew up as a player. Look,
Like
you
why get mad at Kevin Durant for not having enough assists?
Look, Tony. First
He's
of
a
all,
small forward.
you're not. Look,
I don't do guard shit.
but you do because that's what. Look, nigga, that's what we're talking about. But you're not. But there is a point, right, where we're hooping, and you reach a point, whether it's by exhaust stage, you're tired, where we all get tired, like mentally, you get to a point where you just don't pass.
Why is that? Everybody wants to talk about what's happening, but nobody asks the fucking question of why. Because you gotta understand, right? We're in a predicament where we're
Yeah.
fucking losing. I
Yeah.
hate to losing.
Yeah, I feel
and
that.
like these niggas don't understand. Like I take this shit so serious.
No,
like,
I get-
when
no, I get
y'all-
that. I get that.
I take the last shots because I'm the nigga that can't go to sleep after this. Like I shouldn't take it this serious. I'm not a professional athlete, but that's why. Because I'd rather go to sleep knowing, all right, I missed that shit.
But you're talking to a
I
nigga
gotta
who
hit.
takes it serious too. Like I take that serious too.
But this is what I'm saying. So two serious niggas is talking to a fool.
Well, I'm not saying that.
But it's like who? It's like you're
But
making.
that's what.
But
That's,
I still think that you look for the best play, and you got to trust the other niggas. Like even if we playing a game, and say you are hitting a couple shots, but then you get cold all of a sudden. Either way, it's like at the end of it, even if you are a little high, you want to give yourself the best possible shot. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
miss shots, I'm gonna miss shots, but you know what I'm saying at the end of the day, we trying to win. If we down, just because we're down, don't mean you can run the show.
Like Tony is an ego
No.
fucking maniac.
You see,
He
this
think
is
he's
what
the
I'm
only.
saying.
He
well,
thinks,
don't. It doesn't
This
mean.
is-
It doesn't
Lauren.
mean. As long as what I
Lauren.
mean is like just because. Okay, if I'm playing a game with you and
Lauren.
if I hit
R.I.P. Kobe, man.
If I'm 40%, that's really good shooting though.
That's
But let's
very
say
good.
you know what I'm saying? Let's say I hit a couple shots already, but then
Yeah.
you see me hit a couple that aren't that great. If we down and I'm wide open, and
you
we
saying
down.
wide open.
Lauren.
Wide open.
First-
so
Lauren,
you're
you
already
gotta give me that.
So you're already assuming I'm on a team with niggas who's gonna cut and know how to get
Yeah,
wide
yeah,
open.
that's what I'm doing.
But that's a hell of an
Tony,
assumption because that
Tony.
doesn't happen all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's
there
true.
are moments where,
Come on.
as the best player on this team,
Come
we're
on.
fucking losing
And nobody's
Like,
moving.
He isn't hitting shit. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm not
Okay.
saying that you playing bad, but
Nigga.
it's like I can't just look at you to save us. Like somebody has to save
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah,
At
true.
the end of the day,
True.
in basketball, one man can win the game for a reason. This is not football. It's a team sport, but at the end of the day, the best player should have the ball in his hands at the end of the game.
But the other players
That's-
they need to be moving. They need to be prepared to like.
and they need to be prepared and they need to be
Yeah.
able to hit the
There's-
shot. But a lot of times, I'm taking Kobe hitting a shot over two niggas than I would one of his random teammates. I'm saying random on purpose.
No, for sure.
Nigga, first
I'm
of all,
saying random on purpose.
Nigga, you're overthinking. Just calm
Because
down.
he's not talking about you.
I-
he's
Let me
talking
get it
about
out
other
first.
niggas.
But
Yeah.
I didn't even
Let me
think
get it
you
out
was-
first.
Nigga, why are you yelling? I
Then-
didn't think you was fucking talking about me. We're just talking. But I like, don't act like we just hoop with bums. Nigga,
And
everybody.
don't act like we hoop with all Americans either,
But
nigga.
it's in the middle, nigga. It's be niggas open. Like that's all we're trying to say.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
don't act like you're the only one who takes it serious. Nigga, everybody wants to win. We all playing back. We all trying to win.
I don't know.
We all
I
trying
can
to
only
win.
speak for me, and like I ain't never heard you niggas
But-
losing sleep.
oh,
There's
okay.
points, bro. Like this is a perfect example. Like there was a point in time where like when like I remember this shit because I was like, yo, I take this shit too serious. I was about to bring it up to you when we were smoking after, and I was like, he don't give a fuck about this. Like he's like he doesn't care about the third possession of the second game.
It's not that
For me to bring it up again, nigga.
I don't know if I don't care that much about anything to lose sleep, but I do
Yeah.
care.
You-
Like of course, nigga, we lost the game. But you reach a point where you're so, I want to win, that nigga, you don't pass the ball. That's all we're trying to say.
I like how this is like formulated into an intervention.
I gotta hoop with you more to see for real.
Yeah, you gotta.
To be honest, I've only hooped with you once.
That's why when he called you over, I was about to say he just found he just whacked 100 me. Like he just found a little minion that could just buck the same talking points as him.
No, I don't need
and
no
out loud me.
I don't need no out loud you, nigga. You've been out loud in everybody.
It's impossible. Yeah, it's impossible to out loud me.
It's literally impossible.
Yeah.
But nigga, you're a good basketball player, but you know, it's just times where it's like, all right, he's obviously.
How often do we play and I'm not the best player on the team?
Tony, this isn't about.
Just answer the fucking question.
Nigga, I don't know. Like, you're.
Majority of the time. You can say a majority of the time I'm the best player on the team.
But
Right?
Oh,
right. And with that being said, because this is what I was saying earlier.
No, get to your point. Get to your point.
You niggas keep trying to diagnose. You keep trying to document to define what's happening instead of like diagnosing it. Why this is happening? Because I don't just do that shit for no reason.
Well,
but when it gets to the point where he's obviously not doing nothing, he can't do nothing. This is my job. This is the man's job at the end of the day. You don't look at the woman to go open the door.
Sonny.
When the washing machine is fucking broken, you don't go and give your wife a wrench, nigga. You go to the man for the job. And when you're the best player on the team, you're the man for the job. It's that simple. Win or lose, pass or shoot, fuck it. I'm going Kobe. And this is something that you niggas just don't understand. Because that's just not the game.
I understand what you're saying completely, but
so why do you like
because
you feel me?
because the
you
way
feel me,
because
right?
no, I feel you, but the way I hoop, when I go hoop, like nowadays, at least the place that I hoop the most, all them niggas know basketball. All them niggas know how to play. So when niggas do that, what you're talking about, it's
what?
like you're doing when you just shooting over everybody. It's like you're playing with niggas who know how to play. What are you doing? Stop that.
And
that's what I'm talking about.
Shooting over everybody.
But I'm just saying in general.
There's a lot of exaggeration.
I'm talking about with what that conversation is.
First of all,
shooting over everybody, nigga.
The exaggeration wasn't that exaggerated. There has been time, literally the last time, the one where the Asian dude threw a bad pass and I fucking fell. Literally that game. You went up over like 3-4 people.
Yeah.
And everybody on the team was like.
Yeah. And you know what I would say? I would give you niggas a thorough reminder of the 5 for 5 I just fucking shot. I haven't missed yet. So if I've made 6 shots in a row, this is why I keep trying to understand you niggas don't understand the mindset. Once I made the first 2, after the first 2, I'm dropping 30. But 6 for 6, and I'm fucking the nigga up like highly contested shots. This nigga just can't guard me. I don't give a fuck about nobody else on this team now.
That's what I'm saying. If it's one-on-one, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. Hold on.
All of them niggas.
Hold on, that's a fact. But if it's one-on-one, then that's a fact. But the thing is, when the niggas I play with, when somebody gets hot, somebody hits 3 in a row, we feed him. So I know what you're talking about. We literally say, this nigga's hot, he got the hot hand. We feed him. He goes, but we feed him in a position where he can hit the shot. You know what I'm saying? We feed him
hit
to
a
where
lot of different shots.
But when it's one-on-one,
I can get into a lot of different positions.
If you ISO, I'm saying, if you ISO, you got your nigga, you killing him, perfect. We gonna put you there. Even if you trying to do something on the double team, you doing okay. Okay, that's cool. But when you start just going for the double team, or you just waiting for that in the trap, and you trying to beat that and do, now you're doing too much. Now it's like kick it out.
Talking like you've seen it played 1,000 times.
And it's like as we're talking about it, I'm remembering so much shit. When I'm taking a nigga, when I'm about to fuck a nigga up, right? And I have a nigga who. In basketball, you gotta know where to be on the court.
That's what I'm saying.
So there's a lot of shots I'm taking. There's 3 niggas, but there shouldn't be 2 other niggas there. Cause you shouldn't be standing
so
right
close
here.
to you. Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Yeah.
And he even got to the point where the dude was like, hey, yo, if you going ISO, just let me know so I can move. Nigga, move. You shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, you're supposed to move on your own.
There's 5 spots on the court for you to be at.
Yeah, you gotta create separation on your own.
So you shouldn't even be around. See, that's why I'm saying that niggas keep talking about the problem, but you niggas don't want to really address it.
It just sounds like you're not hooping with hoopers, though.
But that's what I'm trying to tell. I feel like I'm blind, or like I'm trying to like what does Ray Charles see?
Nigga, first
like
of all,
imagine Ray Charles trying to describe the world. Like nigga, what? Or you trying to do it to Ray Charles?
No, nigga.
So most times y'all hoop, then you're not playing with hoopers. That's what you're saying.
This is quantum
Wait,
physics.
what you're saying is most times y'all hoop, you're not playing with hoopers around you.
You see,
That's what you're saying.
we play with hoopers.
Look.
But the time that he's talking about is very specific because it just happened, and them niggas was not hoopers.
The time I'm talking about is the time I'm talking about because it's the last time I'm talking about. It's literally the last time we hooped together.
And so you don't want to talk about that time because if you saw that team, Lauren, you would have wanted me shooting everything.
No, Lauren.
You would want me to shoot everything, Lauren. Like that's what I'm frustrated.
Okay.
I haven't been frustrated on a podcast
that's what I'm saying.
in a long time.
Well, nigga, it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
Hey, it's probably because we're talking hoops and this is a real sensitive subject for me.
No,
but
look,
like you niggas just don't understand.
The last time we played, right? The last time we played,
who on that team was gonna help? Besides
I actually remember the moment he said that because 2-3 plays prior,
he was in the fucking way.
He was in the way, but also it was no communication.
It was 3 niggas guarding me, and my teammate was one of them.
Wait, so why didn't you pass the like? You don't understand. You're talking.
Why would I pass to him when I think he's my defender? This is what I'm saying, Justin.
Nah, okay, now you're just being now.
This is what I'm saying.
Malarkey.
This is what I'm saying.
I was there too. He acting like I wasn't there. He acting like. Why are you acting like we was playing with scrubs that day? We was playing with first of all an ex-hooper, a college hooper. I was talking to him.
Who?
No,
which one was he? He was on our team?
It was 2 light-skinned niggas, the short one with tattoos.
The one I was fucking up?
Nah, he was on our team.
On our team.
But
we didn't play with no retired college hoopers. Them niggas was lying their ass off.
Tony,
that nigga looked like 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 if he never picked up a basketball.
Tony.
He just kept smoking the crack.
𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 West, that was perfect.
He looks like 𝙿𝙾𝚃, but nigga,
with the crack.
I mean, we do this. Come on.
With
now.
the crack.
Yeah.
But nigga, back to the point, nigga. I mean, look, it's just got to pass a little bit.
We getting that time.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like, when he told us we was at 140, I was like, it feels like we done a lot longer than that. So I was like, all right, we gotta do another 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We did another 4 fucking hours apparently, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's at 2:20 something.
Oh, is that 220? All right.
2:27,
yeah.
We've been immaculate, sensational, great. Kobe, like, if you ask me, I didn't pass nobody this fucking episode. Cause that's what I'm trying to like. Niggas just don't understand it. But that's bread. And I'm not like this for no reason. Because another thing that we're not mentioning is that I can hit that game winning shot with 2 niggas there. Like, I've done that. That's why I'm not scared to do that.
You shouldn't be. You should just know when to do it.
All right.
LOI the show. Tone Grove.
A lot
Greatest
of things.
hooper in the tri-state area.
This was an action-packed episode. You probably learned a lot.
Loving basketball in the end, nigga.
You probably learned a lot about us.
Yeah.
But it's been great. It's been lovely. If you liked it, share it, hit that bell, watch all our other videos. You know what I mean? Support. Fucking donate some money. You know what I mean?
Or pass the ball, apparently, because niggas is in the corner wide ass open, looking lonely.
Sometimes, it's like you got 3 people on you, get past somebody. Why not?
Yeah, but when you at a certain level, you only see 1.5.
Tony is
you might not see all 3.
Tony is the best player at Abbott's open facility for a
That's
community
the best
center.
I could possibly be because I can't I've already wasted too much time. I can't go try to play college. I can't try to go to the league. All I could be is community center Kobe Bryant. And that's what I'm going to do. And I've already got this shit planned out. Like, you niggas don't know how serious I take this. Once I get too old to play the way I play now, I'm just going to go cerebral. Get mad rebounds, throw mad dimes. Yeah, finally, I'll be throwing the dimes. I'll be passing too much. You niggas going to be pissed off at me.
So you got to...
you used to take the last shot.
So...
you niggas used to complain about that. Y'all going to see.
We
That's
go
how it
we go hoop again soon though, so we can get a better feel.
That's why, and I tell you something. That's why I didn't want you to bring him because he can't even talk. Like he hasn't seen it. That's why you have to see it to really gauge.
Well, what I've seen does lean more on his side of the argument because I've only seen one time.
Put it this
wasn't a
way:
good game.
I played bad, and he knows that I'm still probably all right.
Yeah, I can see the skill. Yeah,
that
for
I'm
sure.
all right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
to my opponent.
It's like you're the only one disagreeing. Like nobody's disagreeing. We're just we're just. Like, Jesus Christ, it's basketball.
Basketball.
All right. Like, that's what I'm saying. You let him talk. You're proving my point.
And this is perfect because this perfectly summarizes what this is. I take the last shot because if I pass the dumbass in the corner and he miss, that's going to hurt me a lot worse than me missing. He told us to wrap this podcast up. I gave us another 10 minutes because we're talking about basketball. Let's cut this shit off.
Hey, man, it's been great. J Noblez.
Tone Groove.
Subscribe. Ow.